Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dinner and a Game. Let me make sure all the audio is working first. Check, mic check. Ta-da! I don't know why this is the only overlay that actually saves it when I put the audio in and brings it up every single time. All the other overlays, I have to go in and check the audio and fix it. This overlay keeps it. Don't know why. I'll look into it more, but yeah.
My question is, what the fuck is mic checking?
Mike checking, it's checking on Mike. He's very insecure. He has a hard time dealing with the world. He's on meds, but you know, they never work right the first time, so
yeah.
Valid.
Making sure that his meds are okay and that he's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Poor Mike.
And you know, we do that for everyone because we love you all.
Indeed.
All the hair fell off my face except for on my chin. Anyway,
at least there's worse places.
well, this is already going away. It's bad. It's gone. But anyway, welcome back to Dinner and a Game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are going to be playing some Pathfinder 2e. Actually, we're playing one of the last two games we're going to be playing of Pathfinder 2e for a while, as we are going back to the original Kingdoms of Mist game, which is going to be starting in, well, like I said, in 2 weeks. 3 weeks, technically. And we are going to be having Milagros rejoin us, and it's going to be amazing, and we're going to have a great time as we finish this out. And I submitted it already, but our end goal is to have our campaign finale at Gen Con. So I already submitted it to them. I submitted it to them several times. Like, I've been emailing the game coordinator and everything like that, so I hope we get to do it. I mean,
that'd be dope.
I'm sure we'll get to do it, but I just want to be able to do it on stream there. So that would be amazing.
Yeah.
But either way, hopefully we'll get to do it. I mean, that's be the culmination of 4 years.
Oh my god.
4 years. By that time, it should be, let's see, about 120, 125 episodes, somewhere in that range.
Something like that.
Damn.
No, it'll be 110, 115 episodes, because we're at 90 something right now. If Milagros was here, she would tell me.
They'll say Milagros would know.
Yes. She knows. She knows. She's the lore keeper.
Yep.
She knows all.
She is the lore master. But yes, we're going to be doing all this hopefully at Gen Con and wrapping this whole campaign up. And you know, there will be tears and there will be a lot, but it's gonna be amazing, because after everything we've gone through this campaign, how could it not be?
Right.
But in the meantime, we want to say hello to the merry people who are going to be playing with us this evening. Hello, folks. How are y'all doing?
Hello.
I'm not dead yet.
Hello.
I'm not dead yet. Well, since you're not dead, we'll start with you, Sphinx. Sphinx, what are you going to be playing tonight?
I don't know why you point and laugh. It was my intent to go first, or at least my intent to be ready. Hello there. I am Sphinx Akasha, your champion of bards. Today, I will be playing the lovely, the wonderful, the slightly awkward spell shot gunslinger Idris Aratin.
And he's not based off of anyone at all.
No. It's not. I'm not basing him off of Roland from the Dark Tower, specifically the Idris Elba version.
Oh no, of course not.
Not
That
even
would
a
be
little
crazy.
bit.
Yeah.
That'd be
crazy.
nuts.
Absolutely.
That would be nuts. Unless Idris Elba's watching, at which point, yes, I'm totally basing this off. Hi, call me.
All of us. I mean, you could just call. Just call.
Yeah, just call, please.
Yeah,
Call.
Absolutely. Just call. In Sphinx, if he does call, you better call us all and put it in speaker. That's
Yes,
all I'm
please.
saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll stay muted. We promise.
No, you won't.
Great promises.
I mean, you can mute us. I have no control over what comes out of my face most days.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll have to mute me. I wouldn't know what to fucking say, so my mouth would just say.
Well, you know, there's all that is just a dream. And speaking of dreams, Miss Liz, how are you doing?
What's up, baby?
Thanks, just wait. In July, August, you're gonna get to do that in person.
Sure will.
And it's like, oh god, I have to deal with that.
And who are you going to be playing tonight, Miss Liz?
I am playing our rogue Este Maizak, one of our 2 fletchlings, because we managed to do this fun thing without
We did
talking
it on not purpose.
on not purpose. That there's 2 fletchlings and 2 Asimar, basically.
Yeah.
Guys, we totally planned it.
There was a lot of. Oh wow, we're wearing the same outfit almost.
Damn, are we the same person? What?
It's just the Spider-Man meme.
Just a spider.
100%.
Excellent. And next, we will go over to the illustrious and astounding Markov and Co. Sam,
Serious? I'm not that well known. Jesus.
you're in PJs right now. It's amazing. Sam, who are you playing
Yes,
tonight?
because it's comfortable and it's because it's also freezing cold to me.
Don't talk to me.
It's freezing cold to me. I'm built for the 80s and 90s. I'm not built for this 35-degree bullshit.
It's 40 degrees outside. I went and walked a dog in shorts and a t-shirt with no shoes on.
You
Yeah, it's
lucky
36 out here today.
It
So-
is.
Well, who are you playing tonight, Sam? Speaking of someone who loves the cold.
And this person actually can endure the cold. Tonight I'll be playing Cecil, the group's mountaineering magus and resident slayer of monsters.
Slayer of monsters.
One of 2 ASMR.
One of 2.
Somehow.
Not
Spider-Man
on
being
purpose.
times 2.
It happens.
Sometimes you copy your friends and you don't even know it.
Sometimes you love your friends so much you only share one brain cell.
There's not enough to
Shit,
go
I
around.
need that tonight. Fuck.
We all need that tonight.
Just if you want to
Oh,
survive,
duh.
that's all. And finally, we have Cassie, the amazing lady vamp. And who are you going to be playing tonight?
Oh gosh, I am playing Accordio Milius, the other fledgling, and I did the polar opposite as far as
Yep.
fledgling goes. She's outgoing, and she loves to just be the center of attention all the time.
And it
She's
is-
full
it
of
is-
panache.
Yeah, it is absolutely marvelous and
Panache.
wonderful. And you're actually looking for your date? I don't know if it's in long.
I am. I am looking for my romance partner.
my romance partner.
I am your romance partner.
I'm the romance
see.
partner.
I seek your romance partner.
So, and finally, you can find these people, all these amazing creators' links in our chat right now. Remember, the biggest serotonin boost you can give any content creator is just go give them a follow. It takes you a couple of seconds, but it makes us feel amazing. We will create content no matter what because we enjoy it. But having someone actually give our content that little, that little thumbs up means the world to us, and it's the nicest thing you can do for any one of us. You can find all their links in chat, as I said. You can find Dinner and Games links in our link tree right there. Also, do not forget, we are currently running, working with Run DMG on his charity drive for Doctors Without Borders. We are doing some giveaways during this charity drive. If during our stream we reach $100 in donations, we will be giving... Where did I put him? I just had him. We will be giving away one of our 3D printed dragons. Oh, that's a tiny one. Which are really... Oh, here he is. God, he's in plain sight. I'm so old. One of our 2-foot-long 3D printed dragons. Now, these are great little fidget toys. They're incredibly fun. Really, really detailed prints. This is the Crystal Dragon version. This is the one we're going to be giving away. They are fully articulated, like they literally are bendy, and they print out like this. So you will not need to do anything when they inside the giant egg. He will come in. He will be nice and articulated already like this, and you can go ahead and choose a name for them and have them cuddle with you. But they're sharp and pointy, so be careful with that. And they will be coming in one of these. These are our dragon eggs. They're designed to basically not only allow you to ship the dragon in something cool, but they're designed to be a container for the dragon so you can have it stored on the shelf and people can ask, what the fuck is in that? And you can open it up and show them your dragon. So we'll give away one of these for every $100 that are donated. So even if we... if we get only $100 donated during the stream, we'll give away one of these. If we get 200, we'll give away 2, etc., etc. Now, if we hit the $500 mark, not only will we give away 5 of those, but we'll be giving away one of these. These are our 3D printed Nightmare Dice Towers.
Give it to me.
And these are they're about 11 inches tall, probably about 10 inches wide at the base with the dice tray. They come fully printed just like this. They're going to be multicolored filament like this. If we get $500, I will tell people what filament colors I have available, and they can choose what color they get it printed in. But this one is, if you really just want to, get a dice tower quickly though, because they do take something like 40 hours to print because they're so big and so tall. But if you want one quickly, we do have them already printed up and ready to go. So we will have this, this is one version. This is my wife's. She will kill me if I give it away, so I can't give it away. So I started printing another one with this PLA. But this is the red and white version of it.
Ooh.
And so, but we'll be giving one away, one of these, if we hit 500. And if something crazy happens and we keep on going, we will keep on going beyond $500, all the way to giving one away at 1,000 and giving away 10 dragons if we have to. I've got them all printed out and ready to go. We just need to make sure that we get these donations in, because Doctors Without Borders is an an amazing charity. It's not American, which is probably why it's amazing. It's
fair.
But it's an amazing. It's an amazing charity that is doing everything it can to actually get. I hear you. I know. I gotta send you both invites on the TikTok shop so you can do promos for it, so you can request them and I can send them out to you. But remember, Doctors Without Borders is doing amazing and incredible work to help people in horrible situations like the one that's going on in Gaza right now. They are actually on the ground trying to bring medical aid and care to these people who are literally experiencing a genocide. And so if you guys can contribute to this, we would be incredibly honored for you to do so in our name. When you use the link there, put in Team Watermelon, because we are in 2 separate teams and we're competing, and we're on Team Watermelon. And then if you give $100 during our stream, just put DAG after it, and we will track that. If we get to $500, then we will choose someone who is watching the stream live. That is a requirement. You have to be watching the stream live, and they will get the tower. So if you are one of the people who contribute and we get to that $100 mark, you have to be watching the stream live to win. And if we get to the $500 mark, you have to be watching the stream live to win as well. So all that being said, I might actually lower the dice tower down to like $200. $500 is a lot. $100 is a lot. But we hope everyone can contribute. If remember, $100 may be a lofty goal, but $5 is just as good. Anything you can contribute will help. So please do that. The links are in chat, like I said, in all of our streams. So just let us know when you contribute. Remember, I said in the comments, put in Team Watermelon and put in DAG, D-A-A-G. And then, if when we get there, we will reach out and contact you through Run GMG. Who has all the contact information for everyone who contributes, and so we'll be contacting you through Run DMG, and he will get your information to us, and we will reach out to you about which prize you want. If we get to the $200 for the dice tower. So please, if you can, contribute. If you can't, share the links, share the information. It's an amazing cause, and we want to be able to do our best to support it. Also, if you want to support the stream in any other way, we have merch, ladies and gentlemen. Never forget, our merch is amazing, and merch is wonderful, and it's created by our in-house artist, Red Queen Hales. This is an example of one of her shirts. This is one of our favorites. The villain has you by the throat, choking the life out of you. Tell me more. And if you want to pick up one of these shirts, you can use the link in chat right now to go to our merch store. That merch store has all of our shirts in it, and hats, and everything else like that. And if you want to get one, you can order through there. All the proceeds go to support Dinner and a Game as we do things like go to Gen Con and try and run the finale of Kingdoms of Mist at Gen Con. And so if you want to help us do that, please contribute there. Also, if you want to help us out and get some amazing teas and coffees, you can go to Many Worlds Taverns. Many Worlds Taverns link there in chat. If you place an order using that link, Dinner and a Game will get 10% of the order. Also, if you use the discount code Dinner and a Game when you go to checkout, you will get 10% off the entire order. I don't know if they're still doing the free shipping special right now because they were doing it for December. But I'll check on that during the stream and see if they are. But if they are, you can go ahead and actually get these products sent out to you with no shipping. If not, you at least get the 10% discount from us, and we thank you so much for doing that. Everything helps. And of course, as always, like, follow, subscribe here. That's another excellent way you can help us out, and we really appreciate that as well. In the meantime, that's a lot of talking, and I think I'm done with that now. Let's go ahead and start getting into the game itself, because when we left off at a very key and pivotal point in the whole entire scenario, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
There was a little standoff going with a fire giant.
Indeed.
So, Sam, what was Cecil? Because I remember the last thing I said as the fire giant was, if you put that to your lips, I'm going to send you to whatever gods you worship. Because he basically is holding a ballista aimed at you. So what were you going to put to your lips?
Well, I want to bring up, he may try, unfortunately, he did not roll as well on that initiative, but that particular item is going to make it very, and I mean very difficult to hit. I know there's a way to actually share it. I think it's, there's the way to share it.
And everyone else, Idris, Este, and Accordia, you also need to roll initiative, by the way.
Yes. Oh, did we not roll initiative yet?
You guys did.
Not yet.
Cecil did, but the three of you didn't. And Cecil and the fire giant did, because they were doing the cowboy showdown, and you guys did not yet.
So for the rest of the people who may not be able to see the side that shows all the rolls and stuff, the potion he had at his lips ready to go is a potion of invisibility.
Well, shit.
Good luck hitting what you can't see.
It's only disadvantage.
Not if this were 5e.
I don't even know what it is in fucking Pathfinder. It's probably like a negative 1 million. So let's go ahead and get into this. So he has trained it at you. I'm assuming that since you rolled initiative, you indicating that you want to go straight into combat, and you are actually going to be putting that potion to your lips no matter what. Is that a good estimation?
Yes, he has done the thing.
He's like, yes, he is going to do the thing.
I had to guess.
So, yeah, you're going to go first. Accordia is going to go after you. Este is going to go after that. And then the fire giant, and then Idris. So, Cecil, you're up. You're going to drink and Idris, remember, you were flying 10 feet up.
I am.
Yeah. So, because you didn't want to put your feet down on the surface, because Cecil found a trap.
Those traps.
Which he's currently standing on. So, Cecil, you are downing the potion, I take it?
Yes, which is one of the actions.
Do you need me to make you invisible?
I can already do that with this.
Okay. There you go. I see it. All right. So Cecil is now indivisibles.
Which also keeps him from being targeted. So if he hits and moves and the fire giant reacts and shoots, they're going to be catching a whole lot of snow, a whole lot of rock, and a whole lot of air.
So in Pathfinder, when you are invisible, it makes you completely untargetable, correct?
Yes.
It should be that way.
While invisible, you can't be seen. You're undetected to everyone. Creatures can seek to attempt to detect you if a creature succeeds at its perception check against your stealth DC. You become hidden to that creature until stay on thing. Until you sneak to become undetected again. If you become invisible while someone can already see you, you start out hidden to the observer instead of undetected. until you successfully sneak. You can't become observed while invisible except via abilities or magic.
So, real quick, because you are definitely more in tune with the rules than I am. If the fire giant basically had what would be the equivalency of a readied action in 5e, he can technically use it as a reaction on your turn. Is that the same in Pathfinder?
That is correct.
So,
now, let me double check to see what kind of bonuses invisibility gives, just so that if there are any negatives to the hit or AC. Let's see. Da-da-da. Specifically looking for certain wording. Let's see. Go off undetected. When you're undetected by a creature, that creature cannot see you at all. It has no idea what space you occupy and cannot target you. But you can still be affected by abilities to target an area.
Here's the thing, though. You also read that if the person can see you when you go invisible, you are not undetectable to them. You are hidden.
Until I move.
Yeah. And since he's taking the reaction the moment you drink the potion, you are just hidden.
Hidden.
Which means
Which needs, let's see. While you are hidden from a creature, that creature knows the space you are in, but can't tell precisely where you are. It's a creature using only imprecise. It remains hidden rather than obscured. A creature you're hidden from is off guard to you, and it must succeed at a flat check when targeting you with an attack, spell, or other effect, or it fails to affect you.
A flat check has no proficiency bonus?
Correct. I'm double checking to see. So that's the one downside to rules that chain. Get in. So it's a flat DC 11, so it has to roll an 11 or above.
On a D20? Just a
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. That is going to be something that it's got to do right now. So I just need to roll a D20.
And even if that roll, if he passes that, then he rolls to attack, and we see if it even breaches AC. So that shot's going to go wide.
So he basically fires the ballista. It goes shooting by where you... It's like kind of like shooting right over your head type thing. And so he curses, and that's the only reaction he can take. So Sam, let's continue your turn.
So he is then going to... I believe the action is known as... There's a specific action. Cassie actually uses it, and it's how some of her abilities are active in regards to move, where it's basically more moving dynamically to cross the river.
Oh, that's how she gets her panache.
Exactly.
Move dynamically. I'm going to forget that.
Which does require me to roll an I believe it's either acrobatics or athletics, which in this case it'd be more athletics. So because of the roll above 25, my movement speed is not affected by this at all, so I do not get slowed down. Oh, the thing is currently paused, so I can't move anything.
Oh, sorry. Let me get in there and unpause it.
You're all good.
Those of you watching at home, he rolled a 36.
A 36. Come here.
Which compared to 5e, that would be a humongous roll. Something only maybe a rogue could pull off.
Yeah, but I didn't know this. The height, the total of your roll affects like stuff like criticals and critical failures.
Yep. If it is 10 above or 10 below, So that allows me to move right up on top of him.
Okay.
And just ever so quietly, just literally
Shank him.
draws his weapon while invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Stab, stab,
And
stab.
stands
stab,
at the
stab.
ready. Because unfortunately, with this particular weapon he's drawing, to draw and actually change its shape is an action.
Oh, got it. No problem.
He's pulling out the
So
shifting blade.
So you're on hold there. No problem. So let's go over to the next person on the initiative roll, which is Accordia.
Yes, okay. I got a lot of ground to cover.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
Okay, maybe it's not all that far. It's, let's see here. My hands are sweaty.
Palms weak.
Arm
5,
spaghetti.
10, 15, jump
I was waiting
5,
for it.
25.
One thing you have to
30,
do,
40.
because of the snow and ice, you do have to make an athletics check when you do the jump. I forgot to tell Sam that too.
Okay.
Oh no, that's why I used that shifting action.
Oh, okay.
Because of the ice.
Yeah.
That's why I said if it was below a certain point, I would have my movement speed reduced in order to avoid falling.
Got it.
Okay. Stop clicking things. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to get out of my way. Right up next to Cecil. And I'll make my jump to make sure I don't fall on the face. Okay. You said athletics?
Yes.
Roll.
Woo!
We're good.
That's
That-
a crit, baby.
That would be a critical. That's a
With that total
39.
39. This is Casey Kasem. I don't know why I'm doing this voice.
You sound like you're about to play
Happy
surfer
New
music.
Year's, one
Which
and all.
I make a skill check, which means I gained panache for that.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting the hang of it.
Okay. Which I don't know how I spend my, I know how to, but like, I gotta look and see what I have that I can use with it.
Billion D's.
Oh, the panache.
No, I think I get like bonus damage. Is that what it is? There's so much stuff to this.
Oh,
Yes, most of their abilities get bonuses when you have panache.
Yeah, like I
Or-
can move extra far now. I have extra movement speed, and I can do things. This doesn't do anything.
So
Okay.
Battle Dancer doesn't really have any effect in it right now. From your swashbuckler style.
Yeah,
Let me see. What about Confident Finisher? You have so many abilities.
I have a lot.
Okay, Confident Finisher doesn't gain anything. And plus, it's a finishing move, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, no, I have so many finishers. I have Precise Strike. That's just a thing. Nope. Okay.
What level are you? 11, right? So you would have.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So 2, 3, you have 4. If you do Precision Strike, you get an additional 46 on damage.
Damn. Okay. I was like, I don't even know what this means.
Increase in amount of
Okay.
additional damage on the
Yeah.
strike, and
If
then
you
further
strike,
damage.
if your strike is part of a finisher, I get extra damage. Yeah,
Oh,
finisher
okay,
melee.
got it.
Deal 2 additional precision damage. If the strike is part of a finisher, you get an extra yada yada.
Yeah. Jesus.
And
God.
that's just like, it doesn't use it up. I don't use it,
No.
or I
you
don't
just
lose
get
my
it if
panache.
you-
I just get that. That's just part of it. Okay. I should read my character sheet closer, but
By the way, because you succeeded in that check, you also
Yeah.
get a +1 circumstance bonus to further checks for actions that would grant you panache in combat from now on.
so I get an extra +1. Okay. Okay.
We like it.
See, now I actually have stuff to do. It's not just like wacha wacha. It's so hard.
What's your swashbuckler style again?
Battle dancer.
That's right. So that doesn't matter.
I have the disarm thing. And you get 3 actions. There's the movement, and then it's movement, attack, bonus. So you get like 3 things to pick kind of thing. Okay. So I did my movement, so I have 2 more. Unless the thingy says that it's a 2 thingy.
Right.
But I don't think any of my thingies are 2 thingies. I think all of my stuff is a 1 thingy. That was very scientific.
Wow, so much stuff.
Showing my age. She said thingies.
Something.
I don't even. Okay. Yeah. Gosh, I don't have enough space on my screen to see what I'm even doing. Okay. I have a giant monitor. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh.
You got this.
I'm taking up all the time now.
Well, this is just you getting to see what's going on. So, what are you going to do?
Okay. I had it. Where did it go? I think I figured out what I was going to do. And now I lost what the thingy was. That wasn't it. Like read it and it's gone now.
Do you remember its name?
The fire giant has like a weapon, right?
Yeah, he hasn't had a chance to draw it yet, but yeah, he definitely has a weapon.
Okay. Well, if he hasn't drawn it yet, then...
Well, don't worry. You can still use disarm even on a non-drawn weapon, because remember,
I can
hang from sword belts and shit.
Yeah, so I can, like, get my whip out.
And you can, like, snap his...
Yeah, just, like, give it one of them really nice, fancy little swingy deals and wrap it around the sword, and I'm going to just yank it and try to, like...
Yank it out of the sheath type thing?
Yank it out of the sheath, and if I can, like, just pull it straight so it, like, lands in the river behind us.
Ooh.
All right, then you're
That's petty, and I'm here for it.
I like it.
So that I'm rolling a whip attack.
Let me look up the disarm.
And I get my +1 circumstance bonus.
It's called
because
Disarming
I have
Flare, I think.
Disarming Flare, yes. Because I have panache. I get all the extra check, right?
Yeah, because it's an
+1 because
athletics
of panache.
check. You do an athletics check to disarm.
Okay.
The circumstance bonus, which is +1 for you right now,
Mm-hmm.
and the penalty from disarm lasts until the end of the next turn instead of until the beginning of the target's next turn. So it basically gives them the effect for longer than it normally would. If you do a critical success, then the item falls out of the target's grasp and falls to the ground in the target's space. If you just do a regular success, you weaken your target's grasp on the item until the start of the creature's turn. Attempts to disarm the target gain a +2 circumstance bonus, and the target takes a -2 circumstance penalty for attacks. And then you have critical failure. You lose your balance trying to do the attack, and you go off guard until the start of your next turn.
Okay. So this is an athletics check with a +1, correct?
Yes.
Alright. So if I do athletics...
And it's against his reflex DC. Which... Oh, not bad. Disarming giants is actually a good idea.
Athletics +1, roll. Oh!
That's a critical failure.
Hold on.
But wait.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. It's a critical failure, but her fucking bonuses are so high that she still succeeded. How do we do this?
Okay.
Also,
okay.
Cassie has a try again.
You may re-roll then.
Okay, I was.
We
gonna
will
say,
negate that whole
I have an idea.
questioning by re-rolling.
Wow.
Let's not try to answer that question.
Because his
love
reflex
it.
save is only a 16. And even on rolling a natural 1, she got a 21.
Passed, failed
Okay.
successfully.
So re-roll. It's still terrible. It's a 24.
It still passes though.
Yep.
Still passes.
You
So
literally
now-
needed a 2 or above. There was a
A
5% chance of failure.
So basically what
successful
happens is
fail.
you snap
I
the
have
whip out, it wraps around the hilt of the greatsword, you jerk it, it does come out of the sheath, but instead of it going like into the river or even hitting the ground, he manages to catch it in midair, and he's like juggling with it. So when he comes to his turn, he's gonna have a negative $2 attacks because he's basically grabbing the weapon out of midair unexpectedly and not having a firm grasp on it.
Were both his hands on the crossbow?
Yeah, the crossbow's gone. He dropped it. He had to be able to grab it. It's a great sword. You have to use both hands to grab that thing.
He's a giant. Maybe he only needs one hand for a great sword.
That's a great sword. Anyway,
Then it would be a great sword. It'd be an okay sword.
it'd be an okay sword.
It's a
Alright,
sword.
So, this. And I need to make a check real fast. And I'm checking your stats real fast. Oh shit. Alright. So as you guys, as Accordia, you and Cecil are up there, you see... Oh
He
wait,
ran away.
Este, you were next.
scared.
Este,
Yes.
you were next. Sorry.
I was like, what? I was like, does this guy have legendary actions or something?
No. I just messed up. I thought for some reason I saw the you out
Wow.
of order.
Ray's trying to forget about me, guys.
No, I could never, ever.
Ray's trying to forget about me.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable. Now go.
That was the point.
Mm.
I'm gonna do the only thing I can do, which is take my 10-foot running head start and jump across this river. Because that is literally to get across all of my movement.
So just make me the either athletics or acrobatics roll to safely land on the other side
Oh my,
without falling down.
I'm gonna make that an acrobatics roll then, because it's just a little bit higher.
I'm just seeing the animation in Baldur's Gate where someone trips and falls.
That's
30.
just so
Yeah.
ridiculous. Oh my god. 38?
Let's go.
Yes.
And it's not even a critical success, it's just a 38.
Yeah.
Just a 38.
Well, remember, a critical success is either a nat 20 or 10 above the save, or 10 above the DC.
So it is a critical success.
Holy balls.
Holy balls. Ladies
So
and
I-
gentlemen, holy balls.
Holy balls. Holy balls in a basket.
Holy Balls Balls is the name of my Creed cover band.
That would be a Creed cover band.
I am now here.
First single with balls wide open.
Balls wide open.
Shaka when the walls fell.
I feel like it should be flies wide open.
Temper his arms
Eyes
wide.
wide open. God damn it.
Everybody. My wife's like, who got it? Who got the joke? I was like, everybody.
Oh, I love it.
Right, sucks that was technically a critical success. Can we do something for funsies, if you'll
Sure.
allow it?
I love funsies.
I love funsies,
Can we
so.
say that, like, she jumped across and kind of landed on her knees and, like, skidded across the ice a little, and she's, like,
How much?
here instead?
Yes.
Power slide.
Hot.
Yes.
Power
Fucking
slide.
power
I will
slide.
give you that. I will give for a critical. I will give you that 10 feet of movement.
Yes.
And considering that movement action, that was their movement. You still have 2 actions left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't move any further, and I really don't want to throw my daggers since they don't return to me.
But who says you
Yeah,
can't
they're
move
not
any
gonna
further?
return it.
You can spend another action to move again.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
got
true.
3 actions. You don't only have a single move. You could use your entire you can do what I did a session or 2 ago, which was using 2 of my actions to move, but 1 of my actions to get big.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. We're here. Or do we want... Hold on, let me look at things I can do really quick, because I might want to get up to him.
There's so many things.
There's so many things.
Pathfinder is great for planning ahead.
I am
Don't know
terrible
what
at
to
that.
do, take a look at what you can do and figure out what you want to try next.
Don't know what to do? Read your novel.
Literally.
French shorter books in a day.
I already know what I'm gonna do. It's a dick move though.
It's a dick move. Well, at least he gets to do something before then, so he'll do at least one thing before he dies horribly.
And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna one-shot nuke this one, because if we're gonna possibly
Thanks.
dealing with more of these, I'm not gonna waste all my spell slots on one guy.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to take another action to move, and I'm going to move up on Cecil's other side.
Perfect.
And then last action will be quick draw, stabby stab.
Stabby stab, roll.
Because now
Roll
that I'm
stab
here,
bean footage.
And they are since they are engaged with allies, they are considered flanked.
They are considered flanked.
Lankid.
Like that funky giant.
33.
I do believe that is a hit.
Smack.
Yes, that is a hit.
Cool.
Cool. Never let it be said that it's not cool. Roll me the billion D damage.
Oh wait, I forgot I always forget how to do it in this one. How do I... Because that's 11 just regular.
That's
But
11
then
slashing.
Yes.
Did you
There's
have
not
extra damage on there?
Do I get... No, this doesn't have sneak attack.
No, it does not.
Then no, it's just the 11s.
That's straight
And when
down.
you do your attack, there should be an option to do a sneak attack. So 11 points of damage. Alright. He doesn't even really react. So there we go. But you now have first blood. And after you, we go to...
Now he goes.
Well, no.
Now you can go.
What the hell?
Now you have my permission to die.
Now you have my permission to die. All of you see
Sorry,
this?
that was the wrong voice. Now you have my permission to die.
I love Bane.
Not sure
It's
which
just so
Bane
much
is
fun.
does the Bane voice better.
I
Him
love-
or the Bane from Harley?
I love the Bane from Harley.
The Bane from Harley is dope, yeah.
By the way, do you guys see what just happened?
No.
Oh,
Oh god. There's
Oh,
two of
God.
them. It duplicated.
He came from around the corner behind that ridge.
Of course he did. What a bitch.
What a bitch.
my tactic is changed.
My
You don't
tactic has
have
changed.
friends. You don't get to have
Sam.
friends.
Sam,
You
I would
don't get-
recommend nuking the bitches.
Nuking the bitch.
Nuke the bitches?
Nuke the bitches.
And
Yeah.
he is going to say, you beat up my buddy. With your,
It was
11
just
points
a
of
little
massive,
stab.
with your 11 points of massive damage.
It was just a little sad.
And he
I'm just a little
swings-
guy.
He's just a little guy. He swings a very big
Oh.
black sword. Does a 35
don't
hit
like
you?
it.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's do some damage then. What's your AC again?
28.
So he didn't beat it by 10, so it's not a critical. Let's do 26 points of slashing damage.
I don't like it.
That seems homophobic. Just like,
In honor
dead.
of
I see someone's
Milagros.
channeling
In
Milagros.
honor of Milagros. All
Someone
attacks
has
from here
to.
on forth will be called homophobic.
Seems homophobic.
just saying.
All right, so That is the that's actually he has one more action, doesn't he?
No.
No.
What a bitch.
No.
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 Bitches don't get extra actions.
No.
They don't
Yeah.
get extra action.
Bitches only get
Oh.
2 actions.
We're just gonna negate everything that they have. They can just stand
Well, I mean-
there and
Right.
get hit. That's all.
That's right.
They will have
That's
to
what they
take
get.
an action to actually grab the weapon that they dropped.
No, it's not this
Or
guy.
that they were-
It's the same
No, it's-
guy.
Oh, different guy.
Different dude.
Different guy.
Other guy.
Different dude.
Same bullshit, different guy.
So this is that, and
What a bitch.
holy shit!
I don't like it when you say that.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Oh wow! All right, so as he does that, he kind of releases the greatsword with one hand. It's like in the left hand, and he reaches behind his back into a pouch, and he pulls out what looks to be, in your hands, would be like a 150-pound boulder.
Oh no, he's got a rock.
And he looks over at Idris
No,
flying in
just
the air, and he just fucking chucks it.
Dodge,
Really?
buddy! Dodge, buddy!
Dodge, buddy!
Oh!
Dive!
Wait, no one gets that reference? Seriously?
What?
I got Ray's reference.
Bull?
Are you making a skeet shooting reference?
Thank you.
Sorry,
Someone
Ray.
got it.
Ray
We
also
don't-
said
we
dive,
don't do
dive,
sport.
which is a down periscope reference.
I wouldn't call
Yeah.
skeet shooting a sport.
It's a rich people sport.
It's a redneck sport.
Oh shit.
It's-
No.
He hits.
There are versions of it
He
in the
hits me,
Olympics
yeah.
that I think it counts as an
But he doesn't
rich
beat it by
people sport.
10,
Nope.
so it's not a
Just
critical.
by 3.
Yeah. You got it. Super high honor test. So you're gonna take 23 points of what type of damage is that?
It's like bludgeoning.
damage, and you're going to take 2 points of fire damage.
Holy balls.
Because as he grabs the rock
Like-
and pulls out his pack, he literally ignites it on fire. It just bursts into flames in his hand. And
What
he
a bitch.
throws it at you. Hits you with it.
What a bitch!
I don't like this guy.
No.
Just
Nope.
shows up and started hurling rocks. Like, yeah,
He's a
Permission to
rock
drop
hurler.
the hammer?
Huh?
that's some douche.
Permission to nuke bitches.
Permission
Idris,
to drop the
Drop
hammer.
the hammers. Both of them. Twin hammer.
And that's the end of
Hammer
his turn.
fire this bitch.
And then we're going to go over to Idris.
Fan the
Okay.
hammer, buddy.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Ow.
I forgot. It is the other giant's turn. I got excited with one giant. So he's going to have
So
a
they
negative 2
already
circumstance
used one
bonus.
of their actions to get over there.
No,
if
no,
they
no.
drew weapons,
The one who went over there just did his stuff. That's what he
Ye-
just did his
oh.
turn. The one you attacked already, the one that
Hasn't gone yet.
Estes attacked already, is going to now choose a target. He'll stick with Cecil. Cecil was really eager to run over here and jump him.
how you gonna see him?
Huh? Oh, he
Are you
can't
gonna
see
see
Cecil. Forgot.
He
Can't see Cecil.
Cecil.
So he will, since Este has already
Can't
been hurt,
see
he's looking
Cecil.
to put wound on people. So he's going to swing at Accordia. And Accordia, instead
Okay.
of drawing a big rock and lighting his rock on fire, he kind of like he's still juggling with a greatsword, but he kind of gets a grip on it for one brief second to bring it over his head. And as it brings over his head, the greatsword ignites in flame.
Nah.
Gross.
I don't
Gross.
need a third character that's afraid of fire.
And yet,
And yet,
And yet.
Holy
Oh.
that's a 41 to hit. So that does
hate
beat your
it.
AC by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, you
You're
do
a
it.
rogue. Do you have any abilities that allow you
no,
to...
I'm a rogue.
Not a
Yeah, I know.
rogue.
That's why.
She's a swashbuckler.
Oh,
I'm a swashbuckler. I have like dodgy stuff, but like
let's say I know rogues and swashbucklers get a few skills that allow them to reduce or attempt to evade attacks. Check to see if any of those would apply here, if you have them. If not, then shit.
evasion helps with reflex saves. I'm very fast right now.
I don't think it's like the swashbuckler in 5e though, where you can.
Yeah,
have
not
skills.
even a little
If
bit.
their parry ability, if you have it, would come into play here.
Let me check and see.
I have riposte.
You can use riposte.
Riposte goes off of, I
That
think,
goes
if they miss an attack.
Yeah, if they miss.
There is an ability you can get.
I have a dueling parry.
There you go. What's that
You
one
can parry attacks against you with your one-handed weapon. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to AC at the start of your next turn as long as you continue to meet the requirements.
Where's that one at? What's that one called again?
Under a class feat, dueling parry.
Got it. Boom, swashbuckler.
Would that help her?
You have to do that as an action on your.
That
It's a parry on the attack. Okay.
But you have to. It's
like,
a single action, so.
It's kind of like a stance you take up.
Okay.
But if you're not moving next turn, you can take that and immediately give yourself a buff to your AC at the start of your turn.
But in the meantime, you just took 40 points of damage.
40.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ow.
He's a fire giant.
Ouchies.
Giants are strong.
They're not hard to hit. They're just really ferocious when they hit. I'm going to have to take a break for one moment. I'll be right back. We have a minor emergency.
Oh.
Sorry about that, folks. We are back. Thank you very much. Minor emergency averted. We are ready to go back to killing each other. I do believe
You.
that it was, yes, I did 40 points to Accordia
We did.
with
Yes.
one hit.
Great.
And then it's going to... It has a -2 on this as well. But it's going to... Yeah, it's going to swing at you again. You guys can do another attack. Oh, where's my modifier? He's got another -2. What did I put in a -2? Do I just type it? Yes, I do. Perfect! Alright, so let's go ahead and roll. Oh! Does a 25 hit you, Cordia?
Miss.
No, it
Result
does
says
not.
the result says it's a miss by 4.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, my AC's 28.
So the next swing just goes over your head, and that's his turn.
Hold on.
Now I can riposte.
Now you
There
make a pause.
Go.
Yeah, okay. Opportune riposte reaction. So I can just
Remember to right click on the giant and use a little targeter, like from target.
Which giant was it? Was it 2 dots or no dots?
2 dots.
Two dots. Okay, so if I right click on him,
You will see a
Should
third
be
dot pop
target.
up when you do.
I see a what pop up on him? A third dot.
There it goes.
I see the dot.
There. Okay, I got him now.
And thing is,
I had
this is
trouble.
how Foundry works. It's
Yeah.
You can see how many people are targeting them.
Yep.
And then I can whoopash.
Whoopash.
And I still have my +1 circumstance bonus, correct?
Yes, ma'am. You have
Yep.
to the end of this, basically the end of the combat.
Yes.
As long as you have panache. As long as you have panache.
Okay.
Hit.
36 to hit him.
That will
Yee.
definitely hit him.
Fuck yeah.
That'll definitely hit. And now I forgot what my damage is.
You just hit the damage button.
Yeah, but I have like the 2 different whips because my barbed whip of bloodletting like needs ammo. So I can't like use it for attacks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I
Yeah.
want to like double check that I have the same damage for both of them. That doesn't say anything. Okay, good enough for me. Good enough for me. We're just gonna hit the damage button. Wacha! 10 damage. Yeah.
Dun.
Nice.
Hurrah!
And that is 10 damage. All right, so that is now that's officially the end of the fire giant's turn.
Yep.
So now we go over to Idris.
All right. Idris is going to fly up about right here. Pulling out both of his pepper box pistols. And he's taking aim at that first giant.
Remember to right click him and put the targeter on him.
Oh, he's already been targeted.
Oh, okay. Someone doesn't have a targeting reticle on him.
That's me.
Oh, gotcha.
Put it on him. Make him a 4-star.
Make him a 4-star.
All right, we're going to roll to attacky.
Attacky.
Oh, that's a miss, but I'm going to use my reaction to recall that bullet.
Ooh.
Recall ammunition.
Cool.
What?
And I'm going to try to hit him again.
Do it. I believe in you, buddy.
Oh.
What the
No.
No,
Oh.
hold on. Try that again.
That is rough, man. That was rough.
Okay, that was horrible.
You
Alright,
rolled
we're
a
gonna
2
do
and
it
then a
again.
1.
This is just a
No.
reroll, so it does not. You do not have to use a recall ammunition for this because
Right.
it's basically re-rolling the attack roll.
Yeah.
Try that again.
Holy sweet!
I'm calling bullshit.
Wow.
I'm calling bullshit.
That feels homophobic.
That is
Very,
homophobic.
very.
You know.
That's how.
You're having my luck on Saturdays. I'm so sorry.
Later. For Sam on Saturday.
4 net in a row. No lie. I'm
Those
sorry, buddy.
Those are dice that you need to freeze.
It's electronic die.
It's the roll 20.
I don't know what happens on a critical miss. with a firearm.
Oh, does that break it? Like, is that one of those things
hope
where you have to
not.
repair
Could do
it?
something
I
very
don't
bad.
believe so. Not unless it's a literal rudimentary firearm.
Because I know,
means
I
you're
know
gonna
in
have to take
5e,
an
that's what it
action to
is.
basically unjam it.
Good thing I have 2 of them then. Jeez.
Yeah.
Similar. Blah, 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 blah. So if the gun doesn't have any special effects on a critical failure, then it does not have any.
Good.
And you didn't use any special attacks on it, right? Because some of your
No.
feats and everything like that will also have, like, I know, especially with a swashbuckler, you have special things that happen on a critical failure too.
Yeah.
So
Okay, and I still have my energy shot, so that's good at least.
Gotcha.
That's all I can do. I fired, then I missed, then I fired
Fired,
again,
missed.
and then I missed. I took a nap. Had a popsicle.
Take the rock to the head. I took a nap.
Then I ran out of ammunition, and that was sad.
That was sad.
All right. So that's the end of your turn, sir?
I'm
That's
sorry.
all I can do.
That's all right.
Yes. More. I fired again. And I hit something, but it wasn't what I was aiming for. So I'm
So I
still
guess
mid.
Well,
missed.
waiting for
So I
it.
still miss.
Cecil.
We're gonna shift. See, readies his blade, speaking softly. Hin Jotun. And we're going to initiate a spell strike.
All right.
This will break invisibility. However, they are caught off guard, so their AC is treated as if it equals minus, or it has a -2. So in that case, the best way to calculate that is a +2 circumstance bonus to the attack, as it'll be the exact same numerical value as a negative, or a -2 to their AC.
Got it. So be sure to apply your circumstance bonus.
Circumstance.
What's going on?
I was like, how do you sneak in Jotun? I was like, oh wait, he said sneak.
All right. Let's roll that spell strike. Oh no!
I'm sad. I'm glad somebody's rolling well.
No, you
Yeah.
don't understand. This acts as a critical for the weapon, and it treats their save versus the spell as a failure.
Yeah.
Still glad.
I might not
somebody's
even need to
rolling
do
well.
my thing.
So first, this one right here takes the weapons damage.
By the way, don't forget to make yourself visible.
Yes. So they just took
40?
40 from the weapon. The spell that was being cast,
That hurt.
it is treated as if they critically failed.
It's a cone?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cone of cold.
Is it going to
Mhm.
hit both of them then?
I'm wanting to angle it so that it,
You should be
yes,
able
it
to.
does, because
You want to turn it though a bit. Use the center wheel on your
Yeah.
mouse.
Yeah, 'cause right now
Hold
I'm
on.
in your cone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shift
now
and center
you're-
wheel, I think.
Oh, shift
trying to
and-
I'm in your
I'm trying to
cone.
select. I'm trying to select the cone. Oh, there it is.
Eeps,
There you
eeps.
go.
Ah, ha, ha.
You
That-
did.
And this, unfortunately, because of how the ability works, because I crit with my weapon, their save against it is instead goes off the weapon. So, and it doesn't give them a chance to pass a save and half damage. If I critically fail the weapon attack, they're treated as if the spell is a critical success, or save is a critical success. If the weapon attack is a critical hit, it's treated as if their save is a critical fail.
Dan,
Well-
before you roll the dice for that, can I just do my little thing so I can
Yes, do the thing first
Do my thing. Do my little thing.
Because Sam hit a guy
with a weapon.
with a weapon. And so I can do this.
Opportune backstab.
And so I can stab the guy that got hit.
Hiya.
Go back to
Poor guy's getting stabbed.
Getting stabbed while he's cold.
He's getting chopped. He's getting stabbed, and then he's getting frozen.
Now,
He's
this
getting
is where I
folded.
have to ask, because I know from what was revealed via a check earlier that ice giants have a vulnerability to fire. If I remember correctly, fire giants have a vulnerability to cold. If I remember correctly.
I'm not. That's what I was looking for vulnerabilities. It's immune to fire. It has a cold weakness of 10.
Okay, so it takes an additional 10 damage from any
Any
source
cold
of damage that would do cold.
Gotcha.
Oh, I missed.
Damn.
No.
That's
Fire giants have really good AC. You can tell that he's wearing blackened plate mail.
Shenanigans.
I still got to try my thing. Get to actually use a feat.
Did you roll that as? Oh, you can't do
So-
critical damage on.
No,
on
hold
a-
it. Yeah, I can. You just have to do it as.
No,
Let me target it.
because it's a save spell DC, so you can't do critical damage on it.
Because that is so they must not have done the
Yeah, it won't apply.
incorporated for Magus abilities. But that will double that damage.
It does.
meaning
double the
they-
damage?
The ability, because this one failed the save
Uh-huh.
because it was treated as a critical hit. The critical hit doubles the damage of the spell.
So does
Because it
only
goes
that
off of
one
the
take
weapon
it?
and not the spell.
Does only the lead one take it, or does the one in the back is also?
The one in the one in the back will have to make the save.
Okay, and it's a reflex.
The
save,
one in
right?
the yes,
They're really.
that'd be
shitty reflex
84.
saves.
84 plus 10 if they have a
Oh, I
vulnerability.
forgot about that. So he rolled a 34. What was your reflex? What is your
Reflex
DC?
save is a 29, so he will take half.
Okay, so
So instead of taking 42
he takes 21.
21.
plus 10, 31.
Yeah, 31. Oh,
So the one
God.
in the back takes 31 cold. The one in the front took 94
The one in
on
the
top
front-
of the 40.
The one in the front
The
is
weapon.
literally coated in a huge sheet of ice, but you can see that his teeth are grinding together, and the ice is already cracking as he's moving through it. But his his hair that's normally literally flame has been completely extinguished, and his eyes, which were like glowing embers, are really dulled down. He does not look like he's very happy, and not comfortable at all.
Well, then he's definitely not going to like this. A shift move, or basically 5-base move, is a bonus action. I still have one more action. I can attack again.
Okay.
This guy attack my allies? He's lost his life privileges. And he is still off guard. Off guard is a status effect that lasts for a single turn.
Yep.
Attack, weapon potency, circumstance. Plus
Actually,
2.
because he was made off guard by her ability, it lasts until the end of the round, not his turn.
Yep.
So he's still technically off guard.
Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, no. I beat it by 10. I didn't roll a 20. I beat it by 10.
So that's another.
No,
critical.
that is a 20. Was the
Yeah.
other one a 20 as well?
That's a nat 20.
That's
That is a natural 20. 39 minus
What
19 is
the
20.
fuck?
This one's liking you today, Sam.
Yeah, but it's not like King Sphinx, and I would rather have an even field for both of us than one person's critically failing and critical success, and the other person critical successing. That's
Well,
not
then
fun.
we need to look at some diceless games because that's the problem with dice.
Dice are rude.
That's a very
Did
rude.
you
And
remember roll it
that's-
as critical damage?
Yep,
Okay,
and that's
36.
36.
How do you want to do this? That guy is toast.
Probably that freaking
He
upward
unenthused.
slash. and then quite literally just angle down, look for a weak spot, and literally directly through the armor, probably right near the ribs, and literally right through lung and heart, twist, rip out.
Yeah, he just goes down on his knees and pitches forward. His buddy behind him also took that damage, and you he's just in shock.
And
you're small folk, you're not supposed to do that.
And just
Stop
bring it, bitch.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Sam?
Yes.
Cordia.
Yeah. Okay. Bull beans. Right on. So.
You may now treat the giant as difficult terrain if you want to walk across him. That's not a
Gets
joke.
up
He
to
really
the
is
guy's
difficult
chest level.
terrain.
He's only 10 feet tall.
Yeah, but he's like 4 feet thick, so you kind of have to climb over him.
You can get face level with the fucker.
And you're climbing on a frozen metal now because you froze him.
Okay.
Oops.
Oops.
What are you doing? Okay, it doesn't let me how do I untarget?
You just right-click on it again and take off the targeter.
Or hit the targeting little icon on like the left-hand toolbox and just click a new target. Or you can even do it off of the initiative tree.
Target. There we go. Okay. Target it. Boom. Cool. It's scary, right? So I'm just gonna climb up on his buddy and just stand. Ah! Why do I keep doing that? No. Target you. Move me. I'm gonna come stand on top of him. And almighty whatcha! I'm going to try to whip this guy right in the face.
I don't know why I just heard that in Carl Weezer's voice. Whatcha?
Oh, I was going for like a Grant Imahara, the like whatcha.
Okay, that's also fair. Both good references.
Are you gonna use any of your special abilities?
So no, I can't. So I can't finish her because dead. I parries its own thing, and then I have like reaction stuff. Everything else is like a me bonus. It helps me do things. So yeah, I'm just gonna whip him in the face. I missed. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love that. I love that I've rolled a 1 and 2 2s.
So you actually have another action, so you can take another attack.
We're gonna try it again. I'm sorry, it's very cold. Yeah.
You
Cool,
got
I
a
rolled a
little
3.
better.
I rolled a 3 that
Jesus,
time.
the dice hate everyone but Sam.
Which is weird because usually it's the opposite. They love everyone except me. I don't get it.
It's a thing. It's happened.
Is this karma?
I don't maybe.
Is karma catching up to me? I don't want my good karma like this. I want my good karma and job hunting. What the fuck?
Sam, don't forget to take down your template.
Your cone.
Your cone.
My cone of...
Let me see. Let's go to the next person in the initiative order, which is Este.
Yes.
Yes. Este, who is eating ice cream in the cold.
Wanted ice cream.
It's like 25 degrees right now. It is so nice. Our high on Monday is going to be -2, I believe. High, not low. High is -2.
Uh-huh. And it's like 40 here. It's honestly not that bad.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I love it. It snowed a little bit today.
You're in the right place, let me tell you that.
We can still see grass. We've
That's
had
kinda weird.
so little snow. I am terrified.
You're worried you're gonna get a big B before the end of the season?
Yeah, we're just gonna get dumped on, and it's gonna get real cold.
Like cold where you're actually complaining about it cold?
Yeah, we're sitting in highs of -2 for like a week.
Oh, no, thank you.
I can feel it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna quick draw and pull out my other dagger and attack.
And we're going to be stabby, like a machine gun
Stab-
stabbing.
Yes, 3
You're
stabby.
gonna do that scene from America Me. Open your eyes, I say.
So first stabby. Ugh.
I wish
Rude.
we knew by how much we were missing.
It does say it on there.
No, it
I guess
doesn't.
I
Not to
can't
me.
say.
Oh, it doesn't
Not
say
to
it?
us. It says
It
to
says
her.
it when a creature is attacking the player, never when the player is attacking the creature.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
how much you missed by.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, because we don't get to know their
A
ACs.
22 does miss.
no.
Yes.
Good, the computer's right.
Second stabby.
Second stab.
A 30 still misses.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Would you like to take a third stabby?
Yes, we will do the third stabby. And yeah, not a surprise that a 29 also misses.
Got it. So that is the end of your turn, yes?
Yes.
Oh, you sheath your dagger of eternal sleep.
It doesn't recognize that it stays in my hand, so I have to like sheath it and like re-equip it every time.
Weird.
Interesting.
So on his turn, this fire giant that everyone's targeting now, he stops. He kind of like looks over his right shoulder, and he says, "Sound the alarm!" in Jotun.
Mm-mm.
And then he turns to face.
Don't like that.
Este. Let me move this guy out of the way so I can see you. Yes. Yeah. He'll take this half step. He's standing over his fallen comrade. And he has his flaming greatsword out. So he used a movement action to get to there. So he is going to swing once at Este at least. Because she did try and stab him 3 fucking times.
I only tried.
Only tried. First attempt at stabbing or slashing Este is a 28, which
Meets.
beats that hit. So he's going to roll normal damage on that. Oh no, I can't roll that. I should have applied that. It misses. Actually, he misses because when he engages with his flame strike, it puts a -2 on his attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so he's going to swing on the second stroke. Where's that at anyway?
What is that at anyways is not a comforting thing to hear.
No. He's going to switch targets.
Come at me, bro.
No, he's targeting Accordia.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm standing on your friend.
bitch!
I'm dancing on your friend. It's my friend now.
Puts boots on their nose and just rubs it in.
He's my friend now,
I'm
bitch.
making one attack roll, but I'm comparing it to both Accordia and Cecil's attack damage because I'm using his ability called Flame Strike. And he has, what's his negative for that?
Well, it'll go
Negative
off
2.
of the attack. So it'd be a -2, and because it's a second attack, also get a -5.
Yeah.
So it's a -7.
Let me put that -7 on there. Adding that in. Then I roll. Oh, he fucking missed hardcore.
Missed by 7.
So he swings the greatsword out, and as he does, the blade of the flames on the greatsword literally extend out. You both like instinctively just duck a little bit, and it goes right by where your shoulders were on both of you, and it extends out long enough to where it would have hit you too, Cecil.
Wait, say that again?
He missed.
You missed.
He
Say that one more time. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Okay, good. I was
Dang, that doesn't
scared.
activate.
Oh,
Damn,
No,
there's no one
no.
else to switch that.
But he
What?
activated my trap card. I can
He
whip
swung
him
and
down.
missed.
Activated my trap card.
He swung and missed. Hit him.
That means I get to.
Swinging him.
Quit missing. Whack.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I love how
Whatcha?
excited she gets. On your mark, go.
If anyone had like some sort of like monk stunning strike, I
missed,
could literally
never
see
mind.
whipping him between the legs.
I missed you. We're trading misses.
We're
It's
trading
cool.
misses.
It's cool.
All right, now Idris, you're up.
All right. Staying where the fuck I am, because that seems dangerous, being right up there. I'm gonna shoot this fool 3 times. Because yeah.
Because
I swear to God, if you roll another nat 1,
No, don't you put that out there.
don't
you
you
put
do
that
it.
evil on me, Billy Ray.
I will use more points. Fuck you.
Don't you put? I killed Idris by accident. Don't you-
I will use more points. I'll do it.
33.
Yes.
that hits.
And it's an energy strike, so it's also going to be a cold and ice bullet.
Oh no! So he's
Plus
gonna
10
get-
damage.
He's gonna take an additional
So-
10 points of damage.
So 16 points of damage total on that one.
Got it. Ow.
And let's see. And then so number 2. That one will miss. Reaction recall ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
Fire again.
And you hit.
That
That's
hits.
another one, and that's my last energy shot.
Same thing, additional 10 points of damage. So that's
Yep.
15.
So 16 or 15 total. Yeah.
He is definitely not liking those ice rounds at all. All right, so that is the end. Is that the end of Idris' turn?
Yeah. The as he shoots that last round, the ice around his the barrels will just kind of fall off. Ah.
Damn. So you
That's
guys
what's
see
been
this
nice.
now because this guy is just going to freaking run for it. But
Oh?
hiding behind the highest point on this this rock ridge right here, there's another fire giant who is literally waiting because he was
For us
waiting to see
to
what was happening.
These
and he-
guys.
He was waiting to see if he needed to come in or if he needed to actually, or if you guys overpowered the guards, if he was going to need to run to warn the Enclave. Now that you're taking down one so fast and the other one is engaged with 4 of you, he is going to run for it.
Ah, you bitch.
Fire giants are very tactical.
Yeah.
Like what a bitch.
So he's going to move.
Just hearing the
75
thud,
feet.
thud, thud, like.
Yeah, you hear the big thump, and he's spending all 3 of his points to run, so he's moving 75 feet. So I will give anyone with range on their actions the opportunity to take pot shots at him if you can draw a line of sight to him. So Idris, you would have to fly up another 20 feet to be able to draw a line of sight to him because you have to be able to see over the ridge. Anyone else would have to
Right.
circle around the bottom of the ridge to the south there and be able to look up towards the northeast and be able to see him to take pot shots. But anyone
He'd
should
be out
able
of-
to see him.
He'd be out of range of me anyway. My range is only 60 feet.
All right.
He's more than likely gonna get away.
It's almost
mean,
like he was
he's-
positioned there on purpose.
I mean,
Yeah.
we know where we're headed.
Fire giants are tactical.
Yeah,
They
we'll
are
get him
clever.
eventually.
All right. So that is his turn. It is now back around to Cecil.
So considering the body is right there,
Yeah, he's standing on the
we're
bottom.
actually going to have to move. We're going to have to use a move action to essentially move around.
He is from you.
We're going to utilize an ability so that I can recharge my spell strike for later.
Gotcha. And he's
Which
gonna be 100
is-
from where you are right now. He's 110 feet away.
Right? Which that one is Arcane Cascade. And if I remember, I got to double check one thing to see if I actually have this or not. Because if I do, yes, I do have weapon specialization, so that will increase to +2. Considering Cone of Cold was an evocation, I believe. Let me double check spell type.
It is.
Yep, it is an
Evocation.
evocation spell. So that will mean I deal an additional 2, since I have weapon specialization, force damage on my melee attacks. And I will be doing a melee attack on the enemy.
Sir, no.
I can't spell strike because that requires a spell of a single or double action, and most spells, with very few exception, require 2 actions. I've already used 2. I only have 1 left.
Got it.
So he doesn't get spelled strike today. But he is going to get slashed. Making sure he's targeted. She is.
I said no, sir.
He said yes.
That's too bad.
36 hits.
Excuse me, who do you think you are, young lady? That is the cat. You do not tell the cat.
Yeah. And I'm mom. He'll
definitely
sleep
hits.
on my face later and we'll be over it.
We'll be over it.
And he'll take 14 slashing plus 2 force, so a total of 16.
Whoops. I didn't mean to move him. How did I move him?
I don't know.
I was typing in numbers and he suddenly went, wee!
You probably don't have your number lock on.
Yeah, use arrows. Alright, got it. Alright, so he is now taking all that damage, and he is still fighting. What are you guys doing? Are you doing anything else? Cecil, you use all your actions?
Yep, that's all my actions.
Accordia, you're up.
I'm up. Jeez.
Jeez Louise. And after Accordia's turn, we're going to take a break. Because this guy is
Cool.
just gone below 100 hit points.
Yep. All my fancy stuff is
Get 'em.
not incredibly helpful right now. Yeah. So we're gonna take one whip this time.
One whip this time. Sorry.
I immediately said that and I was like, oh. Don't miss this time. I hit
Yeah.
for a whole 8 damage.
All right.
We're doing so good, guys. I'm loving this. Yeah, we'll go for a second. We'll try it again.
Got it.
Whatcha. I'm cool, like Jacques the Whipper. I missed him.
Fire.
Not-
Fire.
Not that cool. I tried.
Alright, so that is the end of Accordia's turn. Hey, damage is damage. Never downplay doing damage. It's amazingly good. It's amazingly, incredibly part of the necessary means of winning a combat.
Every little bit helps.
Este.
Okay. I think it's better just gonna keep trying to hit him.
Got it.
Come on. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why are you a bitch?
It was close.
What a bitch!
Not close
I
enough.
mean, you even he's even gotten a -2 to his AC being applied, so you came really close. That wasn't as close.
It was much less close.
Much less close.
Come on. No.
That was.
It does not want me to hit. Does
Yeah.
not want
It
me.
is very. It's a critical miss, actually.
Oh,
But
good.
but you're using regular attacks, so I don't think there's nothing on those.
Nope.
No special abilities. So no special abilities equals no special drama. That is the end of Este's turn. It is now over to the poor fire giant. says, I don't know how, in broken comedy says, I don't know how you killed my brother, but I will avenge him. And he is going to swing at.
You're
I
as
mean, you
weak
should
as
say
he
that,
is. Twice as
but-
stupid.
That is should
You
point that
killed
out.
his brother, Cecil, so you're getting the brunt of his fury.
Okay. You may regret that choice. Especially considering he already has if his weapon is still flaming, he's still taking a -2 to all attacks with it.
Well, he rolled a 37.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, wait.
I have Guardian's Deflection. The trigger is an ally within melee is hit by an attack that I can see, and I can see the
Melee of
attacker.
you or melee of the monster?
It says within your melee range. So my
Not
melee.
Yep.
your melee range.
Yes,
He's
he
not
is.
my
Yes, he
melee
is. She has the whip.
She has a whip.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot. I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff.
Means that he is within your melee range.
So you can see, and a +2 circumstance to AC would turn the critical hit into a hit or hit into a miss. Would a +2 circumstance bonus to AC help this situation?
A +2. Let
No,
me
it would
see.
No,
No. Okay. No.
no.
Oh yeah, hit by +6. Okay. So no. So never mind. It's not a thing.
Okay.
It's all right. All right. Save the reaction. Now that you read it, save the reaction.
Yep.
The
Don't use that.
AC, the AC that I currently have is a 31. With an item use or an item reaction, I can technically turn that into a 32. So if it's if it's a 34 or lower, use it.
Gotcha. So let's roll the
I don't like
let's
it.
roll the damage here real quick. As he brings down that great sword on Cecil's head and gives 28 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to swing again. He would've
Use
missed.
it.
No, he would have missed. Because I was checking to see if it automatically applied the -4 to the second attack.
-5.
-5, it doesn't.
Ah,
He would have missed on that roll.
got a hit in.
So now I know I need to add the -5.
And if he attacks a third time, it'll be a -10.
Really?
Yes, for every attack beyond the first, unless you have a light weapon
Does not.
or an ability that reduces the multi-attack penalty, you take a -5
He missed
stacking. So third attack would be a -10.
He definitely missed that last attack, so he is done.
Jesus.
That's why there's actually certain abilities that specifically for dual wielders allow you to treat the attacks on the same one. So it's essentially 2 attacks without penalty.
Idris,
Hmm.
you're up.
Yeah.
Shoot the fucker.
Make my gun go bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I said we're taking a break. You're right. I said we're taking a break after that, so I should have taken a break. Do you want to take a break, or you want to go ahead and finish your turn, Idris?
Let me just go ahead and get it done. And we can.
Yeah,
Let's go
Yeah,
to top
round out
initiative.
round out the round.
Gotcha. Because Idris will be the last one because the other one ran.
Bang. That will
like
miss.
a bitch.
Reaction to recall that bullet. That one will hit with a 40.
Yeah.
Was it a crit?
No.
Because it's not a crit numerically, but I was just checking to see if mechanically it was.
I think mechanically it might be.
So a crit.
You rolled a 19.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Yeah, crit mechanically would be if you exceed their AC by 10. So if their AC is 20, that would be a hit. But considering a 23 is a missing, I'm guessing their AC is 24
Yeah.
or higher.
You're guessing. I don't know.
No, 24. A 20. No, that was a fire. That was the fire giant attacking. No, that was Estee attacking. 28 was a miss. AC is probably 29.
Did you roll your damage?
It is 7.
Got it.
And then the third. That one will hit with a 31. That will be 6 points of damage.
All right. All those shots ring true. But he is still standing. He is definitely not in the best shape, but he is definitely still in fighting shape. So it's going to be back to the top of the round when we get back, but we are going to take a 10-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in 10 to finish out this combat round and see what's going to happen next. See you in a minute. Or 10. ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for letting us take that little break. We are very, very happy to have done so because now we all feel better and we have drinks. So we are going to go ahead and continue the combat with the lone fire giant who is left in the combat, as the only other living fire giant has fled in light of the fury of the attacks that have been happening so far. Where did we leave off on the initiative turn? I believe it was top of the round with Cecil.
Yes.
And my ability is recharged. Now, I won't be using a leveled spell because we may need those against the fuckers ahead of time. I will, however, be using one of my cantrips with it.
I say, but a cantrip.
So, first I need to roll the attack roll. And 34 will hit.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be normal damage for the weapon, normal damage for the cantrip.
So 20 damage from the weapon.
The cantrip.
Oh, that's from the cantrip?
No, that's for the weapon.
Okay,
because of the stance, he's taking additional 2 force damage.
So 2 more force damage.
The cantrip being cast.
Ray of Frost. So you automatically hit with it though, right? You don't have to make the attack roll?
Yes, I do not have to make the attack roll because the attack roll was already made with the spell strike.
And it's cold damage, so he's going to take an additional 10 to that, so it's 26.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Fuck. All right, so that is that the end of your turn, Cecil?
No.
Rats.
He still has another attack he can do.
Fire away.
Actually. Let's see. Oh. Hold on a second.
1,000.
There was something I misread about the Arcane Cascade stance.
What?
If your most recent spell before entering the stance is one that can deal damage, the damage from the stance is the same type that spell could deal.
So he needs to take another
Instead of being-
additional 10 points of cold, basically.
20.
Why 20?
Because he's already hit in the previous turn while the stance was active.
Oh, gotcha. So 20 points of damage, got it. Friggin' ow!
And we're going to make one more attack.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
That will miss.
Woo! Okay, so he skates by that turn. Accordia, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. I was checking here. Gosh. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna keep whipping. I really like this. I found a thing. It works for me. We're doing it.
Go for it.
Hiya. I missed.
I fired and I missed.
I whipped and I missed.
Second attack. I'm so good at this game. It's worse.
You hit more than I have tonight, so there's that.
So his AC can't be 30. It's got to be 31.
It's higher than I got the balls to hit.
All right.
Okay.
Are you doing
Okay.
another one? You do have another
Yeah.
attack available.
I can do 3?
Yeah, we have 3
Oh,
actions.
Yes, because there's 3 actions.
It's okay. You're pretty.
Yeah. Uh,
Are
You
you
know-
doubting me?
I mean, you don't see me about 15 minutes after stream when all of this is gone. But
You say that like it matters. As if you were not pretty without war paint.
Right.
I mean, none of y'all have seen me without the war paint, so.
And I would still find you beautiful.
I find you beautiful for you are Cassie. That is all I need to know.
Okay, well, we're whipping again.
Indeed.
Hey!
Yay!
Make the Cassie blush. Make the Cassie blush.
It's fine. It's fine. We don't. Wrong way. There we go. It's backwards.
It's backwards.
All right,
Kick all
damage
the
roll.
ass.
Another 8 damage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cassie,
Hey, you're rolling above average for it.
how would Accordia like to do this? Because he had literally 8 hit
Heck yeah.
points left.
You
Oh
can use
my
your
gosh.
finisher,
You
Yes.
can use your finisher.
The finisher.
Okay. Okay.
which
what
gives
is
you
my-
additional
what is-
panache.
Panache.
Panache. What? Oh my
Just
gosh.
Don't say Pinochet.
Panache.
Panache.
So let's see.
And check it.
Pinche.
Confident finisher. You make an incredibly graceful attack, piercing your foe's defenses. You make a strike with a weapon or an unarmed attack that would apply your precise strike damage with the following failure effect. Okay, so you deal half damage to the target, this damage type, that doesn't like do anything.
Oh, so the finishers are more than that?
Deal half your precise damage to the target. This damage type is that of the weapon or unarmed attack used for the strike. What does that even
Oh,
mean?
That means the finishers can be used at any time, not just when you kill an enemy.
Mhm.
Okay, so I could have finished
But
her
I think you
earlier.
get bonuses if it finishes the enemy.
Okay.
Is that precise strike?
What
hold on.
that would be for confident finisher. However, I also have exemplary finisher. Execute finishing move with spectacular flair, adding special effects to your finishers. If a strike you make as part of the finisher hits a foe, you add one of the following effects to your strike, depending on your style. So, Battle Dancer says I can step as a free action immediately after the finisher.
So that's more of a finisher you'd use if there's still other foes.
If
alive.
there's another one,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're back to looking at the confident finisher. That should be the finisher. When you use your finisher, you can't use actions to have attack trait for the rest of your turn.
Which is fine because it's the end. You choose to apply the failure effect instead. For example, you might do this when the attack deals no damage due to resistance. So
Okay, so finishers
they're
are
not like
special
finisher
melee
finishers.
attacks.
They're just like, hey, I threw this extra jazz on here.
Yeah, they're specialized melee attacks that use up one charge of your panache to use.
Okay. You can't use action. Okay.
So
Okay.
they act like key points, kind of, except you build up the key points through combat.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So I have panache.
Oh.
I can spend it to do a finisher whenever I want
Yes.
to.
And remember,
Gotcha.
on your confident finisher, you deal also precise strike. Remember, this is what I was
Yep,
told
I
you
get
about?
the precise damage,
Yeah,
which
and
is
since you're 9th level, base precise
Yeah,
strike
it's-
damage is 2d6. And
Yep,
then at 5th
and then I get
9th,
one
you
at
get
5th and
another
9th.
d6.
okay.
So you're
Okay.
doing 4d6 additional damage on that. So that's a real that's
It's
like
like
a
sneak-
rogue's
it's like a
backstab.
suit-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get to add some like sneak attack when I want it. Cool.
basically.
Okay.
Swashbucklers are like the Dex rogue married the or Dex fencing fighter married the rogue.
Which just I love it. I
And
love
the
it.
other reason is you don't do the finisher as your first attack in any round.
No, it'd be the
because-
end.
Yeah, because you can't for that
That's
action
the
you cannot use any more attack actions in that round.
So it's the we're finishing my attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Ta-da!
Cool.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen,
she's-
we have learned more about Pathfinder.
We're figuring it out. Maybe
We are
eventually.
making it up as we go along.
But you did finish him, so how would you like to do this?
So we're since it's a 3 attack finish, we're gonna we're just gonna do one little flick, and it's gonna swoosh over by this ear, and he turns and it'll swoosh by the other ear, and he turns, and she's just gonna snap the whip around his neck and just yank it across so it does that cut thing
Oh, yeah.
and balls.
Boss.
Just
Yeah, so he basically falls to the ground, clutching his neck. Blood is spurting out between the fingers, and he falls forward, dead. So that takes us out of combat.
well. I think we have to figure out where that scout went.
Oh, the footprints are pretty fucking obvious.
They're real big.
The footprints, because he's probably heading back to Zell camp or settlement, whatever it is, and that is where we'd find Kelly.
Sidra is flying over, reloading his guns as he does. That would probably be a good idea, yeah? Hopefully I can fare a bit better there.
Oh, I'm certain you will. And that was a warm-up. It was quite cold. Warm up.
Yes.
We're good to go now.
So-
Speaking of cold, considering it is fire giants, press the button to make the blade go back into its more, and it pulls the sheath out of the belt. Might as well use this then.
The sheath?
No, his
Other-
other blade.
Oh, okay, got it. And as you're saying, right as you're saying that, you hear a great horn sound in the not too distant distance.
That direction.
It would seem that the element of surprise is definitely lost.
And then you
Not yet,
hear
it's
the
not.
braying of hounds.
Well, that may change things.
Actually, I've got an idea.
Oh, what idea do you have?
Let's inspect the fire Jotun's body to look for a horn. If he's got one, mimic the horn blow.
You can't really mimic the horn blow with a random horn. It has
No,
to be
but
the same horn.
If it's a
You can
similar
blow the horn if
signal
you want,
horn,
and he is carrying a horn.
hide. Let's convince him he won this fight.
Do you know what you are doing?
I don't think this is going to work.
When facing monsters, you gotta improvise.
Zell is improvising, and then Zell is whatever this is.
Well, if they hear the signal being repeated, they may come in relaxed, thinking that their ally is fine. That gives us an opportunity to surprise them.
And in the distance,
Unlikely.
You can hear the hounds barking now.
Because
Braying.
Oh, hey, I found them. Come quick.
Let's go ahead and find some cover so we can try to at least catch them off guard.
yes, wait, I forgot I have a thing.
You have a thing?
Thing?
I have a thing.
What's a thing?
I have the general feat Incredible Scout. So, I am going to scout so that I am particularly alert for danger, and just in case they come upon us before we can find cover, my allies will have extra moments to prepare for a fight, and you guys will get a +2 circumstance bonus to your initiative rolls.
Ooh.
Excellent. So, what are you guys gonna do now to, I guess, prepare at this point?
If there are trees around, it's just gonna hide in one of the trees above, close his wings, like not just dissipate them, but like close them.
Okay,
and then
so,
just kind of
so whoever's
have
gonna
guns
hide
drawn and
needs
waiting.
to make stealth rolls.
You know what?
Okay.
I've
Okay.
got multiple of those
If
things.
if you're hiding like in foliage and stuff like that, I will give you +10 circumstance bonuses to hide.
Mm.
I want to leap up into a tree.
Yes, I will go into tree.
Climb up into a tree.
Gotcha.
You know what? I've got another one of those things. Let's
What,
use
another
it.
healing potion, visibility potion.
Uh-huh.
How long does it last? An hour?
Oh god,
1
this
hour.
stuff is terrible.
Soup is terrible.
Yeah, my stealthiness is not great.
I mean, I have one
Okay.
more. Do you want it?
Nah, I'm in a tree. I'm in a tree.
26 total for Idris.
Got it.
So in tree means I get like a +10 circumstance. Did I understand that right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
A nat 20 for a 41?
You
Well-
fucking vanish.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing left.
Become one with the tree.
Yeah.
Tree.
Okay, well I got a healthy 24.
Oh, I didn't even add a circumstance bonus. That would be a 50.
You have to.
Jeez, what is a? Is that a 50 something then?
It would be a
Yeah.
51 with the circumstance bonus.
Holy balls.
Holy balls!
I am the tree.
I am the tree. No one knows anything but me, for I am the tree. So yeah, you're like invisible.
Or the Lorax and the tree.
I can't even see you on the screen.
Nope.
I don't think we've even met.
Nope. You totally forgot who she even was. She doesn't
I
no longer
don't-
exist.
It was just the three of us. I don't know.
Like, I
what
had
you're
to crush
talking
on
about.
someone. I don't remember who it was now.
All right. So, who has everyone made their rolls to hide yet?
Yeah.
Yes, we've
Yeah.
got an invisible person, two
Okay.
stealthy people.
I still need to know: is the invisible person trying to use stealth? Because remember, vision is not the only sense.
Oh, I still need to roll stealth then.
Yes, because hounds.
They can smell you.
They
The
can
dog
smell
is
you,
getting
smelly boy. You got all hot and sweaty. In
The
combat.
dogs can smell you.
They were born
Your little,
in the
your
shit.
little tinky.
They
They were born
in
to
the
smell you, Batman.
It's not going to be a great roll. 28. So
They were born
Yes.
with noses.
You beat a
Lived
Cordia.
with noses.
It beat a Cordia.
by
you beat
one.
Cordia
Literally
and
by one.
No, by more than that. I only got a
Oh,
24.
wait, no. My
So
bonus
are
was.
you guys? How you're? I'm assuming because you know giants, you're climbing as high as you can into the trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flying.
So we'll put you about 20 feet up.
Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna see now is as you are have climbed up into the trees. I need to make a quick check for these bad boys. Wisdom. So you see this. Below you, you see a pack of black hounds who all seem to be engulfed in fire. As they're running, the snow they're running through is literally melting and turning into a steamy mist around them. So you can't really get a read on how many there are because they're literally traveling with their own fog cloud. But they are running and braying. They're not on any type of lead or leash. They have been let loose. And they come running down to the river. They instantly begin smelling all over the dead fire giants. And they're smelling on the ground around the fire giants. This is where I need to make the checks. Does anyone want to try and identify these creatures?
Yes.
I need an arcane, nature, or religion check.
I'm going to use arcane in this circumstance.
Same.
Let me just make sure I have
Or if
no
anyone has any
bonuses.
lores, let me know.
Oh, hold on a minute.
I have undead lore.
Not going to pertain.
Didn't think so.
Does this creature count as an aberration, fey, mutant, or undead? Or a plane outside of the material plane?
Absolutely.
It does? Okay. Then
39 Arcana.
These are hellhounds.
yep, then I will have a +1 bonus to this to also identify it.
Got it.
Okay, no, I got no.
Off of
skill
the
on
ability.
skills.
That's not natural.
No, fuck no, that's not natural. And you can see that these hellhounds, these are not the big giant boy hellhounds, the greater hellhounds. These are just hounds. They're pretty big. They're medium-sized creatures, so about as big as a man. But you know, because your roll was pretty freaking high, Idris, hellhounds can get very big. Like, can be mounts. And so these
It
are
was just like, oh, they are adorable.
yeah, but there is a lot of them.
There are
like,
so many.
There's like 15 to 20. And they kind of sucked worse than I thought they did, because they are, oh, there it is. That's what I wanted. Oh God, they're doing great.
I detect a note of sarcasm there.
Yeah, they're doing great. Oh my God, they suck.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Them puppies distracted by blood.
Well, no, they're distracted by the fact that, you know, they're trying to track you guys, but they're not doing well on each other either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so they're basically, but they're tumbling around. A couple of them like run over to the tree line where you guys went up in the trees. But those two, there's others that are like just super excited and you know, bouncing off each other. So the hellhounds end up like, you know, getting into squabbles with each other, and none of them really come and pinpoint the trees. But they are all kind of staying in this area. Like it's apparent they can't lock down your sense, but they're not moving on. And as the hellhounds are like kind of like keep on looking and moving around, you can hear some deep voices in Jotun, and you see a group of 5 fire giants come walking up. They're all in plate. One of them is, or 2 of them, I'm sorry, are walking in the lead, and they have these huge fucking kite shields that literally are as long as they are tall. I mean, these things got away close to 1,000 to 1,200 pounds of just metal. And they're kind of like, they're carrying them and they're moving forward, and they have a big, what looks like a giant version of a boar spear that is literally in a locked loop on the edge of the shield, and they're holding the shield up, and there's an eye slit in the shield as they're moving forward. Behind them comes some giants who have their greatswords strapped to their back, and they've got like literally a huge bulging back of boulders on their hips, and they're each one carrying one. And behind them comes one giant who is got no helmet on. Instead of having the flaming hair, the fire hair, he has jet black hair that comes down, that's braided into a long braid that goes down his back. And he's got his great sword in his hand, and it is on fire. And he is walking through the woods, and he sees the hound. He sees everyone like, and he's actually in the lead. And he sees the hounds, and he looks around, and he's looking around. He's like, "Little ones," and he says this in common. He says, "I know you're still here. The hounds would have gotten your scent, so you're probably hiding, more than likely, in the snow or in the trees." He says, "We would like to discuss a peaceful resolution to our situation."
Insight.
Oh, now we want peace.
No, we want
That's
peace.
right.
Go ahead and make me an insight check.
Let's see. That'll go off of perception.
Mm-hmm.
No circumstance bonuses.
No.
22.
He is obviously upset, but he does not seem insincere. He just seems pissed off to be doing this.
Ah, we've annoyed him.
Yeah, we've annoyed him. We've raised his blood pressure.
We are an annoyance.
He probably eats nothing but steak. He should drop dead any minute.
Yeah, bitch.
Bitch,
What a bitch!
you and your high-protein diets. How stupid. And he looks around. He's looking around. He says, either you decide that you want to talk to us, or I have to send back word that we could not locate you, and we will have to send out more patrols. And I guarantee you that our king does not want to waste that type of time.
I have an idea.
Let's not
You can't actually
fight.
talk to each other. You're in separate trees.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Let's not fight this guy.
Does anyone
about
have
to
any
say,
type of telepathy?
No. But granted, Cecil is invisible, so he can call out, and although you'll hear the voice from the trees, it'll be kind of hard to pinpoint him exactly.
Yeah, there'll be a circumstance modifier for trying to pinpoint your location. In
How much do you guys trust Cecil?
Not at all. And Joe,
I mean,
Whoever's more
Jordan's-
socially inept better take the lead on this one then, because
In
otherwise he's
Jordan-
gonna jump
I'm
on it.
looking, okay?
in Jotun,
I got
the
the
leader
social.
goes Yoltz. He's like, get the hounds organized. Start them on a sweep. He's like, they'll get the scent eventually. He says, find me at least one of them so we can have a bargaining chip.
Okay.
So one of the guys with the
Actually-
rocks
Okay.
puts Boulder back in his pack, and he goes and he gets like he pulls out what looks to be like a small brass device, and he blows in it, and all the hounds come running over to him, and then he like blows the whistle 2 more times, and the hounds like just start fanning out and sniffing everywhere.
Hearing that,
Okay.
hearing now that he plans to find us through a bargaining chip, can I re-roll that perception check for insight now knowing that?
Okay.
And I'm guessing that would have some sort of bonus to it in that case?
Not really. I mean, why would it have a bonus?
Because it showed that he wants to talk. All right, now he wants to find us for a bargaining chip, and he's speaking in our
It's
language
logical.
to hide it.
Yeah, because we're hiding.
Because you're
Okay.
hiding, and the only way to force you out of hiding is to force you
Get
out of
one of
hiding. So to catch one of you would be able to force you out of hiding. If he can find all of you, then yeah, it's even better.
Or we could just talk to the guy.
Yeah, that's
or
what I'm
I'm
thinking.
gonna drop out of the tree.
You're
Yeah, I
gonna
was
drop
about
out
to
of the tree.
I'm gonna drop out of the tree. I'm
about to
dropping
say,
out of the tree.
Like,
Make,
in-
make,
in-
go ahead and actually
as
make
you-
your acrobatics track so you can get more panache.
So
yes.
also yes, but I do have the catfall ability.
Yay!
So cushions fall, treat fall of 10 feet. Treats falls is 10 feet shorter.
Mhm.
If I'm an expert in acrobatics, it's 25. What am I in acrobatics?
A billion D.
I'm trained. I'm trained in acrobatics. So
You can climb
Okay,
down
so it's
10
just
feet and
10
drop the rest.
yeah, it's just 10 feet shorter than it.
So.
Okay, so it's only 10 feet shorter, so it's like a 10-foot drop for me. And then making an acrobatics. I don't get any jazz to this because I'm just dropping. Did I fall on my face? 28. I don't think I fall on my face.
No.
Just
Yeah, you basically landed gracefully, barely disturbing the snow.
wonderful. Natasha Romanoff just
Yeah.
With the hand and the hair. No. Okay.
As you land,
Why do you do that?
all the hounds start growling and bristling, and the leader with the flaming greatsword, he just barks a command, and he just basically says, "Hit!" And all the hounds kind of like start whimpering, and they start just running around the other handlers' feet. Some of them are like sitting in the snow, and he looks at you, and he says,
Hands up.
he says, "You speak for your group?"
I can. I most certainly can. Are we bargaining, or are you going to take us back to bargain with the people who have the brains?
He looks at you and he just fucking sneers. He says, "Little one, don't press your luck."
Very well. Very well.
There's an audible click as two hammers click back on a gun.
And says,
I would not press yours either.
He looks around and he says, "Look, I don't want to be here doing this with things so small they don't matter. But the king has other business to tend to, and he doesn't want any of the problems from you all. So I have been sent to find out why you are bothering us, and have cost me 2 warriors."
That it did. And we are only looking to take back one
And an object.
that you have perhaps taken captive.
We don't know they have the object.
He's like,
Let's assume they have the object.
No,
Kinda
we were
like-
told the object was underground.
Their base could be underground.
he basically extinguishes the greatsword and puts it in the sheath, and he crosses his arms over his chest, and he says, "You're doing this for money, then?"
No.
You are doing this for money. We are doing this for the
How
person
many
you want
people
money.
are in the fucking trees? Let's just burn this place down.
Try
Sorry,
it.
Sorry. I'm supposed to be being a diplomat.
Mm-hmm. You're doing quite well.
Good for you.
Boy, I hate people. He says, "All right. What are you looking for specifically, so I can understand if we have it or not?"
There was a person we were I forgot words. The person we were traveling with, and we would like them
Tell them
back.
the person that they're currently holding for ransom.
He's like, "Oh, you're looking for a person.
Yes.
Well, okay. So yes, we have someone that we managed to snag while you were distracted, but it's nothing nefarious. We're just ransoming them back to their father. Very wealthy. You know, we can cut you in for a slice. We're definitely not going to hurt them. They're no good to us, dead or chewed on."
You've already hurt them.
A little. They were very against being subdued.
Imagine
As
that.
one
Yeah.
who
We
is
had them
being
healed, though.
kidnapped
We had them
tends to
healed,
be.
though. We had them healed. They
And
thought
we're
they'll be
trusting
very
this
upset.
word. We don't get to verify that for ourselves. We're just to trust you on this.
Well, yes. No. I am authorized to find out what you want. If that's what you want, I can tell you that's not high on the king's list. That was more of an opportunity thing taken by one of his junior lieutenants.
Then perhaps the other thing we're out here to retrieve, and the reason they were out here in the first place as well, is perhaps also in your possession.
What is that?
Small object, magical in nature, randomly appeared in this area.
He stops and he kind of like looks at you and he says, "We don't have that."
Told you.
He's like, "We
Insight
did."
check.
Go ahead.
It's in the
Agreed.
tower.
He said, "We did have it."
Mm-hmm.
28.
28. He's pretty
Critical,
sincere.
39.
Oh yeah, he's not fucking around. They don't have it. Um, he is number one. What you get with that is he is absolutely annoyed to have to be dealing with you all. He thinks that they should have dispatched a larger group and just killed you and been done with it. Um, right now, he knows that the king didn't want to ransom off Kelly, but they had her, and it wouldn't make any sense not to. So, but if it will get you guys out of their territory, they will hand you Kelly. But
That's
he
my
did
goal in
say
life.
he does not have the object, and that rings true.
It's like
But he did also say they had it.
if you had it, who has it now?
We sold it.
To
Lone Keen. The wizard in the tower, the insane one.
of
Who told you
course.
this wizard's tower?
Should have put gold.
He was very excited about it. He is one of the reasons that we've been able to operate in the area so well. He has our mines warded and hidden, and we weren't discovered until recently. And now we're preparing for an attack by the frost giants at any moment. So our king is in full defensive mode, and we do not need any more distractions. So,
How about Stan? And Este is still in the tree.
yeah.
Stan, you give us our flint, we scamper off. No more disturbance from us.
We never saw you.
No idea you're here.
We'll forget entirely about your existence.
He goes like he looks around and he says, Crammon, and the other guy who had the bag of boulders comes running over and he's like, yes. He's like, take the hounds back. He's like, bring the prisoner back with you. He's like, make sure that all their gear is with them because otherwise their father will charge us for it. He says,
You mean the breastplate that you left behind?
well, that was because we had to start their heart again, and it was what? They didn't want to be taken.
Perhaps that is a sign for the future.
That kidnapping is difficult? We already knew that.
Or that the kidnappers are incompetent. And he'll say that in Jotun.
Okay, so you speak Jotun. You actually have some kind of class. But you do understand, and he's still speaking in common, that kidnapping is an ancient art, practiced by all cultures. Ransom has been practiced forever.
He's not wrong.
And it's very traditional when you have the chance to capture someone either of noble birth or someone who's obviously very wealthy to auction them back off. And the whole process is you return them in good condition. Otherwise, they could start some kind of incident.
I mean, finding out
She
that you
resisted, she
start
fought back very valiantly. She was killed. Our cleric had to resuscitate them. We've gotten them back to our village. They've been healed up. They're pissy. They're angry. They're drinking a lot.
that tracks.
That sounds about right, yes.
That feels true. That feels very true.
And the only reason the breastplate was left behind is because they were still too close into the Frost Giants' territory, and we had to remove it very quickly to get her back alive. And so once we removed it, I don't think that the killer could even bother to find it. They were just carrying them and moving, so it got left behind.
I'm
But all
going
the
to
rest
say
of the
that
gear
it's.
is accounted for.
I'm going to say it's probably been about 10 minutes, and Idris was probably sensing that his wings are about to dissipate, so he will float down from the tree, gun still trained, but
By
float
the
down
way,
next to
that one fire giant did take all the hounds, and he took off.
Very good.
Actually, climbing down like invisibly from the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Like blade still like the blade is still technically like sheathed and ready to go. Literally, like, he'll let the invisibility kind of wash off as he's walking just on top of the stone, letting the very, very tip of the scabbard just drag in the ice. Just have a thumb ready to just launch the blade out of the hilt in case the guy tries anything. But very, very being a little bit more showing that this is a weapon carved from technically the bones of a frost giant, or from a frost dragon.
Well, I mean, unless he gets time to inspect it, he wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, unless they can recognize magical items.
but the thing is, you guys went through 2 frost giants already in basically very quickly. So he knows you're not fucking around. It's pretty obvious, though, that he brought not scouts, but more elite warriors from the fire giants.
Please stop being vaguely threatening. That is the last thing we need.
So, but he looks at you. He kind of looks over at you all, and he says, "It will be."
He just sheathes his guns.
It will be.
Looks over at the 3 of them. I am still a tree.
You're what? You're still in the tree.
I am still a tree.
He's like, and I can hear 3 voices. There's obviously 1 in reserve, so I can see you're not fools. He says,
"Try our best."
Don't lay all your cards at the table at once.
He says, and trust me, had this been any other situation, we would have had a wonderful fight. But as I said, my king doesn't want to lose any more of his warriors, and we have enough to look forward to. So we are going to go ahead and take care of this now. He says,
I'm glad we could come to an arrangement.
He says, he kind of just like makes a face. He just like, almost like he's like holding himself back from saying a number of things. And then he says, why don't you wait by the river? We'll wait up in the tree line. And we'll send your friend out to you as soon as she gets down here.
A better suggestion, and he'll say in Jotun.
How about we do what they are asking, Cecil?
Just hear me out. Trust me.
I have to trust him.
Like,
I don't
The tree I'm in, they don't
saying.
know where I am because I am the tree.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say.
But they don't
One
know where
individual.
I am. No, they don't know where I am.
No.
I am the tree.
Yes,
We don't have to say one individual saying, "You guys go." They don't know
Let
where
us just go. Let us do what they say.
All right.
They have been straightforward with us so far.
I think the key thing is they don't want to be.
It's like, all right. But any tricks, and I'm bringing an avalanche down on all of you.
So he kind of stops and says, as I said, you're obviously not fools, neither are we. You have contingency, we have contingency. I have told you that I am under orders not to let things accelerate to contingency. We're willing to give up resources, but not our own people.
Good.
By order of my king.
You and your king both have our thanks.
I'll give the message.
Appreciate it.
And he says, and he kind of turns and starts walking away, and the others, the 2 warriors with the shields, kind of fall in behind him, but they're like walking backwards with their shields up, facing you.
Of course they are.
And
Smart boys. Smart
they
boys.
walk up into the further up into the tree line, and they go further back up into the woods.
All right. Heading to the river then. And Idris will just walk towards the corridor. That was nicely handled, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I figured, waiting around was only going to escalate matters. I was just thinking about all the nobles that do their pomp and circumstance. Let them talk and hopefully you'd get somewhere. And it gamble paid off.
Yes, it did.
You got away with words. Well done.
I'm very well trained.
So as you guys go down, and I guess you kind of make a brief camp by the river.
Yeah.
It is cold, unless you're Cecil.
Yeah, it will start making a camp.
I was just gonna say, can we like light a little fire?
Yeah.
Look, Chris brings out the metal weapon again, shapes it more of an axe, and actually hacks down a tree, and then starts cutting into smaller pieces so that we can actually make a full-on log fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's the only way you're gonna get dry wood too.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Like,
Everything laying on the ground is soaked. So yeah, no, you guys go through and you get a fire. You actually get a fire going. You actually like pull some of the logs over that you just cut to use as benches, so you don't have to sit in the snow type situation. And by the time you get a little rudimentary camp set up, the giant that was speaking to you comes walking out, and you see Kelly is kind of walking beside him. She does look a little still bruised up in the face. It's obvious they didn't heal her all the way up. Probably left her a little injured to make it harder for them to try and escape. But Kelly is walking up with him, and she sees you guys, and she smiles, and she's missing a tooth.
Aww.
And she's just like, "Hey, you finally noticed I was gone?"
We had some negotiations. Apologies, we weren't so no love.
And he's like, I figured you were gonna get here eventually. He says, or they'd auction me off to my father. I understand negotiations were already in progress. He's gonna be really happy that he didn't have to pay, but I don't know what you cost them to make that change. And she kind of looks over to where the other giants are, and he's like, "Oh, never mind. The dead giants are laying." She's like, yeah, that's pretty expensive."
One would think.
She kind of
could have been more expensive.
She looks up at the giant who's walking with her, and she says, "So," and the guy like just takes a big brown bag and puts it on the ground. He's like, "The rest of your equipment, and I do believe they have your breastplate." And she's like, "Yeah, you guys cut the leather straps. It's gonna be a bitch to fix that." And he's like, "Sorry, they wanted you alive. Otherwise, I just let you bleed out in the snow." He's like, "Yeah, you've said that like 7 times." And he's like, she just a thumb. He doesn't like people.
No, I
No,
can
he's-
kind of tell.
He's made that very clear.
Yep. She kind of looks up at him, and she looks up at him, and she turns, and instead of just like staying facing you guys, she turns directly to face him, and she looks directly up at him, and in Jotun she says, "If we ever meet again, I will cut you off at the knees so I can look you in the eyes when I take your head."
Cecil will just give a low whistle followed by a chuckle.
And he literally goes down on one knee in front of her to like get on eye level with her, and he says, "If we ever meet again, whoever survives, it will be an honor to have crossed blades."
There's just soft clapping from the trees.
And he stands up and he says, "The rest of you, enjoy your time. You have safe passage to get to the wizard's castle." He says, "Don't stray from the path. The woods are trapped heavily. And you
That is
don't
good
want
to know.
activate them." He says, "We claim all lands to within 2 miles of the wizard's tower. Once you can see the wizard's tower in the distance, you should be free of our area and can move about with more safety in the woods. It is the wizard's land from that point on, and he is got enough defenses on his own."
Wizards are thematically paranoid.
It's like, especially ones that choose to live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Oh, and my king requests that you attempt to negotiate with the wizard. The wizard is providing us with services, and my king would like to keep those services for any coming conflicts. But, he did say that whatever business you do have with the wizard is between you and the wizard.
We will keep
should
that
do-
in mind.
Our business is done then. Have a nice rest. And he spins on a heel and he starts walking back to the trees. Not even looking back at you. He fully turns his back on you.
I'll now come out of my tree and just start walking.
You like walk right past him as he's walking up towards the trees.
Yep.
He like raises an eyebrow as you walk past. He's like, He keeps on walking. Kelly's sitting there. Kelly's, as soon as he turns his back, Kelly's all like, turns around, she looks at you guys, like, fucking dick.
Yes, very much so.
She goes running over to you, Cordia, and she just like grabs you, and she's like, "Oh, thank God! Oh, and you're so warm. God."
Well, it's been a wonder. It's so good to have you back. I didn't think that this would be a whole thing, but apparently it is. And
you can never predict what's going to happen in the wilds. It's why my father hates me being an adventurer, because he can't ever understand what's going to happen next. But I owe you all very much for coming to get me. Because had my father been forced to pay ransom, he would have locked me up and never let me out of the house again. But now I can tell him that I've made friends and they came and saved me. So hopefully that makes him go back to just ignoring me.
Well,
so I understand you're going to try and get the thing you were looking for from the wizard?
that's the plan.
That is the plan.
Which
I actually saw him. He apparently meets with the king of the fire giants often.
What was your impression of him?
He is one of those people that is very unassuming, but he registers a very high level of competency that makes me very wary to try and take anything directly to him. If you guys can try and talk to him, but at the same time, the fire giants brokered your little item to him in order for a bunch of magical services he provided them, including wards, other spell protections on their encampment, and a bunch of traps laid out in the forest that are designed to deter the frost giants from armies from advancing. He says, so he's not going to be, he paid a lot for your device. He's not going to be willing to let it go. But
You'll have to be convincing, man.
If you can figure out some way to talk him into it. I do know, if you want, I can tell you this right now. He can readily come and go. He never walked into their camp. He would just appear. One time for sure, I know, because the king went to go put his hand on his back and his hand went through him.
he may not be appearing there naturally then.
Yes.
That may be an illusion or a projection.
Some kind of projection, yes.
But he can see everything there and he can interact. He picked up coins, so I don't know exactly what the deal is.
Some kind of hard light astral projection, more likely.
But either way,
Could be
from what I know, limited knowledge of magic, that's not small magic.
No, it is not.
That's at a higher caliber than I can do, easily.
So that means
Yes.
that we're dealing with a full-on archmage type situation.
Very
Very
similar.
likely.
Actually, you said he could come and go as he pleased, correct?
Yes.
I think I know what we can offer him.
Don't look at me. I swing a.
Please
really big hammer.
elaborate.
The person who sent us to retrieve the item said his company was working on it. What about a chance to collaborate and learn? Work alongside the people who made the item.
Make me an Arcana roll real quick, Sam.
Say again?
Make me an Arcana roll.
I am actually quite adept at that. If I can find where my...
Something worth noting, a wizard who chooses to come and live out here in the middle of nowhere often
38.
does so for a reason. Usually, the reason is to not be around people.
38, Ray.
Okay. The one thing you know of is, and it kind of leads into what Idris is saying, the organization that your boss works for would probably know of this guy out there, and this wizard would know of them. So if he has this device and he has not made arrangements to return it to them, he probably knows who they are.
Or perhaps it is time we use my skills.
Oh,
Those skills being of the item acquisition type.
Exactly.
oh, I thought you meant the other one, the one where you like secretly sneak in and slit his throat open.
Also a very good plan.
Could be. They sometimes go hand in hand.
I see.
He'll take 2 vials off his thing and hold them
I
out
shouldn't like that. Kind of do a bit.
to help even your odds. One is more clear, one is more of a yellowish.
Kelly just looks at the yellowish one and is like, is that custard?
I don't think this is food.
One of those is a potion of invisibility.
And the other?
The one who was just a tree.
A potion of quickness.
The quickness will be useful.
Kelly,
AKA a potion of invisibility and a potion of haste.
So is this a situation where we go in with you
I
as backup, and then we just back you up until you get to the thing and you steal it, and then we get the fuck out?
Or
perhaps
we
it's
go
going
in-
to depend on what we find when we get there.
Scouting mission for now, and then
Starting for now, figure it out more once we know what we are dealing with.
admittedly,
Seems fair.
I am not extremely knowledgeable in these kind of situations.
If anything, we find him with the item, I hide, you guys play distraction, I steal the thing, we run.
Now
Very
that's
good
a distraction I can do.
Kelly's like, I can testify to Accordia's ability to distract.
I don't think that is the kind of distraction we're looking for, but I like
What
the
if it works?
if
Kind
it
of
works, it works. I like the optimism.
Speaking of optimism, I really do feel like a copper pot. So I'm gonna
He'll let it
suggest that
he's a-
while we have this freedom of movement in their lands, and we basically make use of it and get some rest before we move on to the wizard's domain.
It's probably a good idea.
She kind of
Yes.
goes, she goes to the big burlap bag and she like pulls out her backpack and she starts going through it. She's like, I can't use this too often because it takes like a week to recharge, but I'm using it tonight. And she pulls out a little metal ball and she like holds it out in front of her and she pushes on a little knob that's sticking out of it until there's a click, and then she quickly just like throws it in a level piece of ground and it pops out as a full tent.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Look at that.
I couldn't afford a darns. Those things are just too expensive. It's like, but
Not wrong.
this is very nice.
I've been meaning to save up for one myself for when I'm helping to lead hunts. They are very useful. Also here, he reaches into his own bag, digs around, pulls out what basically just looks like almost like a small bottle of alcohol, but like in a very, very cherry red liquid.
Is that a healing potion?
It is actually something a little bit more.
Are you going to give her
Fun.
cough syrup?
It's an elixir of life, moderate.
Oh, that's when there's regeneration, right?
Upon drinking the elixir, you regain 5d6 plus 12 hit points and gain plus 2 item bonus to saving throw against diseases and poisons for the next 10 minutes.
She says, we might want to save this until we actually literally need it.
Encounter the wizard, yes.
She's like, I'm going to take some rest in here, and I do have some items in here. So actually, come inside. And she goes like, she grabs Accordia by the hand and starts just dragging you inside.
It's like, no, go ahead, take it. I've got 16 more.
She says, good lord. She says, no, but this come in, and Cordy, she kind of like just dragged you
Yeah,
through.
no, it's
And you come in. It's a hunting lodge inside.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, now we're talking.
Oh, this is
Fire
very nice.
burning. There's already a pot of stew that's already cooking on the fireplace. You see things moving around on their own. And she says, "I told you I couldn't afford a Dawn's, but I am rich." She's like, "There's 10 rooms, so take your pick." And she says, "They're all upstairs." And she says, "There's a full staff, but they don't speak or anything like that, so just say what you want, and there's always one lurking around, and they'll go fetch it for you." She says, "I am going..."
Lovely.
She's like, and she kind of just like hoists Accordia up over her shoulder. She's like, "I have everything I want for now. I'm going to go drink and, spend some quality time, and then probably pass the fuck out."
If
like,
they didn't take that potion, he'll hold
She
it up again. It's
slaps
like, you
the
sure you
Cordia.
don't want this in this case?
No, I'm fine. She slaps Accordia on the butt, and she says, as long as it's consensual, of course."
I rescued you. I thought I would be the one doing this.
She's like, "I'm very heavy, but okay." She puts you down. She just holds out her arms.
Honestly, I'd be interested in.
I'm gonna
Tell you,
full
but-
Princess Carrie.
Princess Carrie.
Yep.
She's like, "Oh, this is nice. I don't usually get this type of treatment. I may have to keep
Well-
you around."
Impressive.
You might.
Estee, what did you say again?
She was at first. She was like, "I would be interested in seeing a Cordia carrying her," and then she doesn't. She's like, "Impressive."
Very, yes.
I hear that often. I'll just like wink over my shoulder, and I'm going to wander blindly and find a room.
She's like, "Upstairs, upstairs,
Have
upstairs,
fun."
Okay,
upstairs."
okay, got
So yes. So anyway, you will all get complete safety with this. It's kind of like being inside a Darn's. It just doesn't have as much protection as a Darn's does. Like, it can be set on fire. It's canvas on the outside, and everything like that. But it is basically, it's basically a hunting lodge. So it has a staff of a hunting lodge. So you can basically, there'll be cooks on site. There'll be, there is all kinds of food stored in the larders. Once you go in, anyone goes in to check out the actual larder itself, the kitchen and the larder, you do see that there are literally like healing potions on a shelf.
This is delightful.
Guess they did come prepared. He'll actually like pop one down, pop one, just because he's a little injured.
Yep.
Yeah, Idris will have
Thankfully,
one
he's
as well.
Thankfully, whenever he casts a spell, he casts a leveled spell, he heals a number of hit points, double the spell's level.
That's not
And
bad.
also, whenever he goes into his stance, he gets temporary HP to help soak damage.
That's
which-
all not bad.
Means after the end of that fight, out of 151 HP, he's sitting at 132.
Jeez. I don't
I'm
think
sitting at
either Accordia
118.
or Estee are that fell off.
Oh,
They
I'm
took
worse
some-
off than that.
Yeah, they took some hits.
I actually didn't take that many hits.
I thought you took a bad hit.
I took one bad hit.
A bad hit.
I'm at 114 of 140.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
111 and 151.
118 of 151.
Jeez.
Wait, you're telling all three of us have the same HP minus one person? What? All three of us have the same max HP.
Hey, it worked out.
151.
But now it means that we're going to be able to actually wrap this in not a cliffhanger.
What shenanigans?
So Sam can actually not have anxiety until the next episode.
Woohoo, fully healed.
But I like making Sam have anxiety.
I know, we all do.
It's hot.
Restful night.
It's hot when you're anxious.
Yes, apparently it's hot with your anxiety.
Not when Liz makes you anxious.
So-
That's
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having hung out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Let me check the Tiltify.
The what?
Tiltify.
Hiltify.
That's where the donations are.
Ah.
Aegis would probably also kind of walk over to Este. Would you like to get some dinner with me?
Are you talking about it now or after we get back to the city?
I mean, Yes to both. Honest. There's a full stocked larder here. Food seems good.
That had all the energy of, do you want to talk before or after?
It's because it was such a vague phrasing of want to get dinner with me. It was like now or later.
Yes.
And that's exactly the answer. Yes.
This one's just called courage. Anyway.
We won't talk about dragons.
The whole scene is just beautiful.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
What's the power play? The power play, I love it.
Boy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us. We really appreciate it. We hope everyone enjoyed the playthrough of Pathfinder. We really are kind of just, we know the rules relatively. Sam has played it more often than I think any of us. I know Sphinx has played it more often than I have. This is
I
only
played
my
first edition now.
Oh yeah. So this is my
First edition is
playthrough of
way more
Pathfinder 3,
crunchy.
which I cannot even begin to imagine. It's basically, it's 3.5 if you ever played 3.5, but I haven't played 3.5 in like 2 decades.
It's
So-
3.5 streamlined.
Yeah, which should tell you how crunchy 3.5 was.
It's been about a decade
God, I
for me
hate
since
it.
I've played original flavor Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah. So we're all leaning on Sam pretty hard.
I have no idea what I'm doing. It's great.
I lean on
Hey.
Sam a lot.
Well, that's because he's, the bakery.
I'm
But
right
anyway,
here.
So
I
but
do.
the
I
next game
I
will
know.
be the final one. As
We're gonna face
see
a
how
wizard.
they contend with the wizard's tower.
Oh my
It's not
goodness.
whenever you contend with a wizard in his home environment, you are not just contending with a wizard.
No.
You are contending with probably everything inside that place.
Hey, do we get to level up before we go and
Yes.
contend with a wizard?
Everyone gets to level up.
Yeah.
Yay.
I did want to level up at least once before in this this encounter, so this small chain. So yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Jim, for joining us. Like we said, remember, we are going to continue doing the charity drive with Doctors Without Borders. We are going to be doing it in every single stream until the end of the month of January. Once again, in every stream that we're doing Doctors Without Borders, we are going to be doing giveaways. Right now, we have the giveaway set at $100. We are giving away a 3D printed crystal dragon and dragon egg. They look like this. And these are our regular dragon eggs. They're 2 feet long. And he's so pretty. This one's got cool because it's got like sparklies. Looks like stars inside it.
We like it.
And he's this one is like purple, blue, and I think he's got some green in him somewhere. It's like dark purple. You can see the dark purple on the underneath. And then it transcends into blues, and I think it transcends up into a green, but it's not tall enough. So, but anyway, we're going to be giving one of those away for every $100 reached on stream. Now, the conditions for the giveaway are this. You must be present in the stream when we hit the $100 mark for the giveaway. When we hit the $100 mark, we will do the giveaway immediately on everyone who's in the stream. Now, also, if we get to, and we were doing this at 500, but I'm going to change it back down to 200. If we get to $200 donations, not only we give away a second dragon, but every $200 we get in the giveaways, we're going to give away one of these, which is our 3D printed Nightmare Dice Tower. Say hello to the skull. He loves you very much, and he wants you to roll dice into that part, or you can drop it.
I want it. I love him so much.
They're so cool.
And you have it's basically a nightmare cobweb theme with skulls all over it. And if you guys want to get a chance to win this, we have to get to $200 during one of our streams, and we'll give one of these away. These are going to be given away once again. Someone in chat will win one when we hit that donation goal, and we will give it away in chat when we hit the goal. So I was monitoring it until Tiltify, and unfortunately we didn't get donations tonight, but it's kind of last minute-y, and it's right after the holidays, so everyone's still recovering. We understand. But the dragons do come in these giant dragon eggs, which they're used, number one, both to ship the dragon in, and you can store your dragon in it whenever you're not playing with it, which should not be that often because these things are fun to play with. Now, all that being said, that's how you can support Doctors Without Borders, and we appreciate every single dime you donate. We cannot tell you how much we love the fact that people are really taking this donation. This charity drive originally started out at being just a $1,500 charity drive. We blew that out in 2 freaking days.
God damn!
In 2 days, they blew out that donation level. And at right now, the Tiltify is up to $4,330, with the next goal being set at $4,500. So we are like literally $170 away from breaking $4,500 for this. And we're running this until the end of the month. So we have the chance to do something really significant for Doctors Without Borders. Well, significant for us. And so we really want to help drive this. So we're going to be doing this every single stream, talking about the giveaway, reminding you guys to donate, and we're going to be giving away stuff to people who do donate, because this is a good freaking cause, and we want more people to donate to it. So, but if you want to support Dinner and a Game directly as well, you can do so, number one, by subbing on Twitch. That's a great way to support us, and it basically comes out monthly. You don't have to think about it, and you basically will be able to support us directly. We've already set goals for this year. If we can get to and maintain 150 subs, we will have another paid GM slot ready to go. And if we get to a point where we can get even more, we are looking to bring on as many different paid creators as possible. We already have brought on a business administrator in the form of the amazing Madness Diamond, who has, you guys don't even understand how much work they've already done, and it's amazing, and they're incredible. But yes, we're trying to do all these things to help improve Dinner in a Game, to make it a place where creators feel comfortable, because we want to be able to be a stepping stone for creators who maybe want to start doing this, but either don't have the equipment or don't feel confident in their knowledge of it. And we're trying to step in and allow them to use Dinner in a Game as a starting point for their own platforms. Come in, run some games for us, maybe run a campaign for us, see if you like it. We can teach you how to use OBS. We can teach you how to get everything set up, how to set up the everything on the music side. And then once you're ready, you can sprout your own wings and fly. But all that being said, everything we want to do is based around trying to improve Dinner in a Game, and anything you can do to help that, we greatly appreciate. Also, you can get our merch, which is like the t-shirts that we have and everything like that. Once again, this is one of the fave t-shirts that we have currently. It is the the Tell Me More shirt is what I'll call it, I guess. And you can see more shirts as they go through in our little display window for our gear there. And if you pick those shirts up, the proceeds from the shirts go straight to supporting Dinner in a Game. Also, it's good heckin' merch. Thank you. But it's also the other things you can do to support us are buy merch, or you can go to Many Worlds Taverns and order coffees and teas. And when you do that, use the link that's in chat right now. And if you use that link, 10% of your order will go back to Dinner in a Game. And if you use a discount code, 10% will be taken off your order. So you basically get to save money, send us a little bit of a tip, and we get to support a great company like Many Worlds Taverns. All that being said, let's say goodnight to our wonderful players, and I'll let them tell you where you can find them on the massive interwebs. Since we started in one corner to start the show, we will start in the other corner to say goodnight. Markov and Co., where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
So y'all can find me at most iterations of Markov and Co. on most socials, or some socials, the big socials, I guess is a good way to put it, or on Twitch for me and the wife at the Starfield. And other than on here, you can find me over on Tuesdays at ADH Adventures for the stream that may put ADH Adventures on the map, so to speak, along with Cassie.
Cassie, where can people find you on the mighty interwebs?
Well, besides on ADH Adventures on Tuesday, you can find me on all the social media at Lady Vamp. And yeah, that's kind of all I do. Everything else happens in my basement. I can't talk those people into streaming.
That's okay.
Can't do it.
You can just stream more with us.
Yeah, there is always that.
We need to have you. You know, if you didn't game on Saturdays, you could join Cyberpunk Red. Or Fridays, I should say. Every other Friday.
Oh gosh.
You want to be
I
a
think my
cyberpunk?
Friday game well, my Friday game is coming to an end. I think we got about 2 sessions left, but then we have a lore session that we have to go through. So, I mean, potentially in a month or so I might have availability.
You could either do that, or because we're setting up both the Cyberpunk Red and the Walking Dead games as
Ooh.
cycling cast. Because like if you ever watch The Walking Dead, the people who go out on the forays into the wild are almost always different people, because it's kind of like really dangerous. So they try and get everyone to participate because it keeps the risk down for everyone in general.
Yeah.
So we're doing that to where that way we can actually rotate people out if people need to take breaks or they have scheduling conflicts, and that way it's going to be fun that way too. And I figure we can probably do the same thing with Cyberpunk because it pretty much is a gang, so you'll have lots of people in it. But anyway,
I might have to do that. We'll have to
yay!
see what happens to my schedule.
Absolutely. And from Cassie, we'll go over to say Mr. Sphinx Akasha, the man, the myth, the legends. Where can people find you on the mighty, mighty interwebs?
Well, hello, I am Sphinx Akasha, your champion of bards. You can find me on TikTok as Circle DM, Sphinx Akasha, just about everywhere else on the internet. On of course Tuesdays, you can find me right here during the game. We're getting ready to finish up Between Two Worlds, and then Tuesdays. Tuesdays is Emerald Sanctums. We're going back to Emerald Sanctums, where I play as Emrys, the mage, who also happens to be this universe's incarnation of Merlin. It's a great time, as he has just found this out fairly recently and also almost died several times now as a result. And then on Wednesdays, again, here with Dinner and a Game, as we finish up Between Two Worlds, and then get back to our Kingdoms of Mists game, where I play Valestein O'Call, our Kalashtar sorcerer, shadow sorcerer / bard. That's right, he's a bard.
Yes.
Haven't played him in a while, so kind of forgot what he was. Every other Friday, you can find me with 88 Adventures, where I run my campaign, Agents of the Circle. We are in the last half of our final season. The party has made their way finally into the 36th chamber beneath the Temple of the Wu-Tang. And all manner of shenanigans have ensued. Last episode, they managed to talk to some glowing fungi and find out some interesting information about the chamber. So tune in next week for what happens with that. On Saturdays, we switch back and forth between Heroes Arc and Unlicensed Magic War Crimes. I believe this Saturday is an Unlicensed Magic Week. So I will be there playing as oh my gosh, I have forgotten that character's name. Xanathar Solera said. He is my Eladrin paladin / aberrant mind warlock, not warlock, sorcerer. And then I'm just all kind of confuddled. On Sunday, catch us with the tale between the tale that never was. Holy moly!
That one was brilliant, though. That one was brilliant.
The tale between the tale that never was on Sundays, where I play as Io Nyota. He is my aberrant mind sorcerer, also a Kalashtar, and he is my answer to the question: what if Howl from Howl's Moving Castle were a Kalashtar and Calcifer were his quarry? And Calcifer was an eldritch alien being from worlds away.
Also, we do owe Selkie Cove a sweet tea special, which is a hydrate, a stretch, and a posture check. So let me put my baby down over here.
Oh. How's the last water? Another. No. Not breaking that cup.
That seems wasteful. I've checked my posture. I like it.
I thought it was a good posture.
I think so.
And finally, we have Miss Liss. Miss Liss, where can people find you on the Mighty Mighty Interwebs?
You can find me at various iterations of @missless or @missless2 on across pretty much all of the social medias because I can't make decisions. That's. Does someone look like this make decisions? No,
Yes.
no, no. We
Yes.
don't make decisions.
Maybe,
I
just
make
maybe
other.
not good ones.
I make other people make decisions for me.
And she never
Otherwise,
calls him daddy.
What's up, baby?
call Sphinx Daddy.
Weak in the knees.
Mm.
Absolutely. We all do.
Obviously, you can find me here on Wednesdays, finishing up Between Two Worlds and then going back to Kingdoms of Mist, as everybody said, because we're obviously all here. You'll be able to find me some Fridays. I'm going to be part of the rotating cast for the Walking Dead game, so I will be there sometimes. I will not be there other times. And then we have an official start date on the 22nd of this month. So in just a couple of Mondays, you can find me over on the Starfield playing Werewolf the Apocalypse, where I get to play my sweet little cottagecore Children of Gaia Theurge.
Oh, it's gonna be really cute when you flip a bus over.
Yes.
It'll be the most adorable bus flipping that's ever happened.
I like it.
Folks, you can find everyone's links in our chat right now. Remember, for any content creator, the biggest serotonin boost we can get is when someone clicks that follow button, because we will make content regardless of whether you followed us. But when you do acknowledge our content, we do get a serotonin boost that cannot be measured by any type of measurement capabilities by man. Remember also to do your best to keep yourself safe. Wear a mask when you can, social distance when you can, where you can. Almost all of us went to Gen Con, almost all of us got COVID. It almost always sucks. You never want to get COVID, so do what you can to protect yourself. We are going to be going to Gen Con this year. We may have some big announcements. I have submitted all of the things that I want to do there this year. We have not heard anything back yet because the submissions just opened up, last week? Yeah. No. Yeah, last week. The submission just opened up last week, so we still haven't heard anything back yet. But we have some big plans, and we hope we can get them approval for them. And if we do, I can tell you that both Kingdoms of Mist and Emerald Sanctums will be directly affected by them. So we will hopefully have announcements for you that soon. Now, also remember, we are at Dinner Game. We always save you a seat at the table. We want you to be safe. We want you to be healthy and join us every single time you can to be at that table. And we are going to take this little party and we are going to go jump into someone else's stream and give them a lovely raid to make them feel good too. We're going to discuss who we're going to raid off stream. We're going to let you enjoy some music while we make that decision. And we hope every single one of you has a wonderful evening. And we will see you tomorrow, or we will see you next time for dinner and a game. We love you and good night.